Good, good morning, comrades. How are we doing on this fine day? Today, I would like you all to know that we are playing Nationalist China. That is right. You see, now, I thought about it and I mulled over it a lot. I was thinking, during my entire physics test today, the last one ever, and ruining all of the stats that I could ever have, that, in fact, we are going to play Nationalist China. Because we have played Smelly China, done by Mao Zedong. But I want the Communist Party of China, ran by Zhang Guotao. Why, you might ask? Well, see, he has Cornered Fox, and so does Zhang Guotao. Now, the difference is, in this line, there is no communist tree. In fact, there's only anti-communism and picking fights with the Japanese. Now, the idea is that we take a legislative yuan, which, hello, how's it going? So the idea is that we take this line and we get to legislative yuan. The idea then is to justify a claim on communist China, where I fail to declare war. That would lead us to have a communist influence even to a tiny amount. And therefore we could ban democracy and fascism and have a democratic influence and therefore turn communist overall. But our first idea is to take the military affairs, because we must prepare for the incoming war. The war to come in Japan to China is a bit ridiculous, and we must prepare. Right, so we're going to start with mass production here. We're going to instantly start on making this, and we need to make artillery. That is, these are not these aren't claims that we can control. These are things we must do. We must act upon immediately. Right, we're going to start on making Towed artillery. 1 point, oof, that's not a lot. Right, we are not winning the naval game, and we need to accept that. Against Japan, we aren't winning in the first half of the war, so let us not waste our entire navy. Okay, so hopefully the political landscape I have explained well enough that we're going to win. We are just going to win this, okay? I want to have this to be a nearly no surprises game. But honestly, as we all know, I can never achieve this. I can just never have a game that doesn't have surprises. So we are immediately going to have to start trading for iron with the Soviet Union, influencing us into communism slightly better. Oh my god, I don't even know how I'm gonna pull this off properly. This is like, I have an idea on how to pull it off. Okay, we need to just take European doctrine ASAP. Okay, in fact, what army are you part of? Okay, you guys sit on this border. I'm thinking we just entrench hard on the borders, because to be honest, we don't need anything else. We can just entrench. As long as our supply is good enough, meaning we need trucks in about a year's time. Which, again, is fine. The supply in China does suck if you lose Beijing. That is very accepted to know. But we'll have military affairs, and therefore, we do have plus 0.05. The idea is we do army reform, we fortify Shanghai, we do all of this for the war, and expand academia. These are the ideas that I've currently got. If anyone has any counter ideas, that would be marvelous. Right. Okay, so 2,000 guns to be produced. Okay, Shaozhen. That's not very good. Okay, and we'll have to have a minister here, which I'm considering to be army defense, Li Zhong'an. And then we push for Grand Battle Plan. Grand Battle Plan will be so strong in China because we will not have a supply problem. That is just not happening. I'm not allowing a supply problem. Okay. And the idea is we reform the entire army to just be Sezhao Jun. It all is being Sezhao, because we're going to have them as artillery divisions, and therefore we require a lot of artillery. When I say a lot, I do mean a lot. We are producing the most amount of artillery because then we can fight the Japanese head on. In fact, we're going to have anti-tank as well, so that they can't move. Because we will not have the research for very good planes for a very long time. Therefore, we shouldn't try to push it. We shouldn't try to push our current research. Okay. Army reform. Yeah, see, we have to complete this. But we do get rid of army corruption, which instantly, it helps us. Obviously, I will want to do this and get the minister in. They are my first two decisions. Because I do not care about disinflation or having a low recruitable population. Who cares? We've got 2 million manpower. The 9 power treaty, again, we don't have to care about. Daily command power, again, we're gaining enough. Usually we already have these problems. Consumer goods, again, we have so many factories, it doesn't matter. These issues are non-issues. We're underpowered because of our lack in such. I can tell you're going communist as nationalist. Yeah, no, I said that to begin with. I said my entire plan of going communist. I'm trying to turn nationalist China communist by failing a justification. So all I'm going to do is just justify claim against nationalist China. Sorry, communist China. And that will be when World War II is in effect. And we'll enforce the treaty and we can just annex this northern piece, and we're not even going to get these guys in. We're in fact just going to fight these guys. Because we can fight the war alone. And we will fight the war alone. Army reform, do we want that 60 divisions plan? I'm almost tempted, to be honest. Then again, this is more necessary. We need these coming in. Yeah, we do just need these things coming in. Why did we go down in command power? I don't like how we went down. Right. So the idea instantly is army organization. Anyone cost 10. Oh, he is my dream man. Li Zhonglen. Oh my god, you are low command power, extreme XP. They're all extreme XP. No, only Li. Why, Li? Why are you so good? It starts making me concerned. Okay. I'm not gonna question it. I'm gonna just take it at face value. Right. We're gonna start training up because we need everything we can get as this China. Because the issue is, when the Japanese come, they really come. There's no protecting off it. We will be dead. We will be doomed if we don't do this well enough. And that means all political power is being conserved. We're upping our research speeds. We have to up research speed or we perish very quickly. I thought that was like a... I was relatively sure we had tech debuffs. Like, maybe it was these... Maybe it was the communists who had it. Conscription laws. Oh, I might have just been pretending. It might have been the Russians then. I'm like 90% sure. The only problem is he does cost a lot of political power, which I don't have. I don't have a lot of political power, but if I can get him in, and I want Chiang Kai-shek killed. I want this man killed. Oh, war stability. Oh, damn, okay. Maybe not. To be fair, we need to get rid of a warlord so that we're still China by the end of this. I don't actually know how to do that, but, you know, because someone can take national leadership away from me for doing nothing. It just sucks. It just sucks. Meaning, we're going to just create the BCP under the name of the Nationalists for the time being. This is going to be ridiculous if I can become communist at the end of this. Because the entire start of the game is going to be normal. There's no way I can affect it. All it is I'm going to justify claims and passively become communist over time. Through regular means. Like through every other country's means. Because we don't have a communist guy that we can put into power. But you can still become communist by banning democracy and by having communism just present. You can get half the share. Okay, that's lovely. Now less is being spent on research. Okay, let's go artillery. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, equipment 1. We do just need better equipment being produced over time, and when we hit 10, I think the first thing I'm going to do instead... Yeah, you know, actually, yes. Instead of the standard, oh, let's just do this to help. Yeah, so instead of a standard that I do where I get, you know, fortifying with defense and such, as in static warfare, we're going to spend it on doctrine first. so that possibly entrenchment and such is really cheap. Because that's 0.88, which I don't know how that's gone up. Maybe it was the fact that we're spending less due to research. That could be true. That would be nice. That would be nice. Right. Political advisor, we don't want him. Low inflation, see, we don't need that. Right. We need the academic... Yeah, we need the sciences coming in. And the idea is our XP should be enough by next year to possibly hold off the Japanese. Right. And now, I want to create this to basically influence everyone into not having a civil war against me. Because that is going to be very dangerous if I become the purple nation and an illegitimate an illegitimate regime is what it's called, is the event. Because I got that in 1942 the last time I played this country. Yeah, I've played the Nationalists before. Great. Where you want to do a lot passively as this country. Like, as a nationalist, passive stuff done by regular countries is your way forward, because you can just glitch through all of the events, it's fine. It's horrible practice, but it's actually just amazing. And as long as we hold here, supply's not a problem. So the idea is we just create fortification here. So in our meantime, we're going to build these. We're going to build the early forts of Beijing. They have to fight through that. If we don't allow Shaanxi into the war, they have to fight through it. They have to fight through mud. Because we can just start guaranteeing. It's going to be more than fine. I have thought and mulled this over during a physics test. I don't even know what that says about me. We could start earning 30 XP a day. But it's not in what I need. I need the political power guy. Because the idea is that we have higher command power. And on top of that, he's plus 15% defense. He's worth having. So he's worth possibly putting our XP into risk. We are gaining over the bar of what we need anyway. So that's why I'm not too concerned, right? Diplomatic into Shaanxi. So that they do not turn. Because still, like a regular China game, we still need to hold politically at least. For the time being. Right, so we're producing 14 of those a day. That is lovely. In fact, we're absolutely perfect on timing right now. And we'll just wait for 200. 200 political power is when we really start turning our country, because we could go partial mobilization right now and really increase our industry, or we could wait for the XP, and the XP is really what we need. It is like the number one. Because it doesn't matter how much we can build in per se to this. In fact, we're going to turn that to one factory. Because, yeah, my idea is to have all of this made to level 3 forts. And then we do the focus that adds 2 or 3 forts on top. But set land fort to level 2. Oh. Chinese Hindenburg line. Oh. So that's not worth my time. Those focuses are waste. Okay, because that's going to be an industry thing anyway. I don't believe, because of how effective industry is nowadays, that the focus tree is going to be worth my time. Because we could do clinical research, that is possible later on, but not right now. And obviously inviting foreign investors just isn't worth my time right now. Going down this line, I shouldn't be looking. It is this line that we need. We need nationalism, we need foreign threats. We need possibly a united front or anti-communism. Because we get annex goals against everyone. And honestly, that is something we need badly. And army reform. This is like the main few that we need. Game base, operative slots. You see, I would if it wasn't an advisor. That's the issue. I think army reform. I wish there was something that gave political power as well as... Yeah, because you can see, that's political power, but I don't want it. Because it's too early, because we aren't politically aligned. And we have to wait for 50 threat to even start looking politically. So we're kind of screwed in that sector. Okay, we're going for interwar artillery. And yeah, worst comes to worst. Yeah, worst comes to worst, we add in the artillery early. Because we need to increase the... In fact, we are increasing the width of these divisions. They suck. That is happening. Okay, we're going to reset that. We're going to just Is it worth my time? We're going to have tons flood in, is what I'm thinking. We're going to have arse tons of XP flood in very quickly, very soon. So it doesn't matter in which order I commit these crimes. Right. I am going to do this, where now we're all down by about only 300. It's not that much. And then we can also start separating into going into mass military. Because I'm thinking we put one factory to anti-tank, because Japan doesn't have many tanks. Therefore, the one factory being produced right now we could do. But we're going to ignore, like I said before, we are ignoring the tech that, the national focus that regards to fortification, because we can just make the fortification. Because it's not like we're gonna be able to do anything else with our time. Because we only have about a year to prepare. And therefore we want to have the best preparation possible. That guy is going to help us so greatly. I'm thinking we train our army anyway. In fact, it's worth it because it's extra XP. Look at that. Right, so we're plussing 1 a day. Daily gain of +1. Yep. That, oh, +5, sorry. Plus 0.5. Okay. And I do believe that is not came through yet. 7 days, we'll just sit 7 days without a factory doing anything. Because we may as well. If we're making half an XP worth of... Whoa. You know what? Just start training everyone. Because it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter as long as we can get everything through. As long as we can push everything through on time, we're fine. Okay. And then we'll add the extra... Yeah, so what we're going to start doing now is now pop that in. That's +10. And what we can do is just turn back to this. Oh, wait. Okay, and we should put another army command to do this. At least they should go down in quality very quickly. I'm imagining they go down very sharply. I say imagining because I'm starting to have a bit of disbelief in myself here. And my abilities in Hearts of Iron 4. Right, there we are. And our entire army can train once again, so we're doing it again. It's 15,000 guns in depth, but honestly, for really high width divisions before the war, yes. I would love high width before the war. Okay, there we are. Full 9. As per what the Japanese should have anyway. And the idea is we already just have more men. And we already have the on-par tech. So they're just gonna have to push. And it's going to suck for them to push. And they're going to have to push through land forts. Which, if we make sure that they can't push through land forts, we've won. We've already won the war. If they can't push through, and it's going to be rough for them, we've already won this war. And that means the first part of our game is secure. Right, I'm thinking principles of the people and push through executive loot. You want to get inter-party coordination. Well, actually, we don't even need that. Okay, that's so much better. So we go democracy, executive, you want inter-party coordination council, and then we just ban democracy. That's lovely, because the CPC has to go up in that. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that makes my day so much easier. And then we're going to have to ditch regular land doctrine, which sucks a little bit. But the idea is that entrenchment will mitigate it. I'm thinking we increase entrenchment and defense. The Japanese can't battle this Western idea. Because the problem is, they're fighting with Western ideas. So if we also adopt Western ideas, it's gonna suck for them. So badly that they're not gonna be able to recover. Right. Support anti-tank, and bang. Now we've got our divisions to the maximum of what they should be. They're going to be set back a little bit more in XP, but it's fine. As expected, to be honest. And yeah, we have 1,000 of all of these bad boys to make. So we're going to cut that in half and start producing these. And yeah, we should have enough artillery and anti-tank to fight this war very quickly. Because we're going up in how fast we're producing items. Because I've upped our tech so that we're faster overall. And I don't want to lose Beijing all that greatly. But if we have to lose Beijing, it's just a thing we have to accept. Yeah. Because the Japanese have to take absolutely years getting this prepared, I think we're gonna be fine for this. Okay. So yeah, democracy, executive yuan, and then all that jazz. Okay, so we're going industry very quickly. Construction speed, is that even worth my time? It's really not, is it? I should just try to push trucks. Trucks. That's gonna be my biggest problem. If I don't have trucks, I don't have supply. And if I don't have supply, I die here. Okay. Is that attrition bad or something? No, I just think they've received manpower at different times. Because their strength should be about half, but their manpower should be at maximum, which is what I want. I want more men in the field, rather than... Okay, so the idea is a lot of men in the field and a lot of men entrenched. I don't care if they all have guns, because that's not a necessary stat. It's not necessary to think of when fighting Japan here. Okay, so Beijing should have nearly level 3s coming in. Okay. Oh, wait, yes, please. Concentrated industry, I would love, because that makes the Japanese time even worse. And the only problem that we might have is if they start fighting around Shaanxi. That might be the biggest problem that we get. And that's why we might have to go for nationalism in the end. But yeah, did you know that we can become a clique? Because I found that out on my first game of this, because I did not know how anything of this worked. Okay, and due to how fast we're going up in everything, I think we'll be fine very quickly. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll at least have our first doctrine through before... So we'll have our first few doctrines. German military advice. Really? Are they making it 90? Damn. Oh, and with our focus next, we'll have even more political power to play with. Right. What I'm thinking with this political power, by the way... Okay, radio. Do I need radio? No, but I would love CAS this game. Yeah, we're gonna put a lot of energy into CAS. The idea is if I can make CAS that can fight against the Japanese, at least to any extent, it doesn't matter if it's absolute crap. Sorry, absolute awfulness. I said crap, by the way, YouTube. Craps. As in the food. I said crap. Please, I'd love to be monetized still. Right, I say monetized like I have been. Right, anyway. So the whole plan is that we push this as far as we physically can. It doesn't matter about how awful this actually is going to be for everyone else. Okay, military theorist. Land doctrine cost minus 10%. So all of this will be very cheap for us to get. And that's why I'm thinking we get Grand Assault and all of this, because mass mobilization, it's good. Max entrenchment +5. Wait, what? Sorry, what? Division attrition. Brigade size doesn't matter about that. Reinforce rate. Maybe we push down the regular line. I don't like it, but supply grace. Oof, but that's supply. I do just like the mass entrenchment doctrines. Mass entrenchment is kind of the vibe that we need today. It is the vibe that we require, sadly. Although we already have one, which is, yeah, look at that minimum requirement of training, meaning we could just push out so many extra men. Then again, do we need more divisions? Because we already have a critically high military. We just need to improve the quality, is my argument. It's just quality needs to improve. As you can see, they are awful. Very cold. Ooh, that might be a problem for later. I didn't even think about winter wars. But yeah, we're nearly done with training our entire military up, and it will just be resources we need. Which, at worst case scenario, we can just buy equipment. Actually, whilst we're on that point, we may as well buy equipment. I didn't even think. Can we negotiate market access with anyone? I think everyone who has a political party, like mainly in, doesn't want to negotiate. Yeah, that's how it is. Ah, well. I'd love to buy all of your things. How about we just make it in one delivery very quickly? 300 guns, I will accept very quickly. especially in one delivery. I mean, it's not very much. I mean, it's 300. Like, we're already done with all of our building to a large extent. Because all we need to do is finish this around Beijing and we're fine. Bigger nations embargo Italy? Sure. It's not like that. It's not like embargoing Italy matters to me. I love it that I just got a mission for doing something that I... How does that... Okay, you know what? Weirder things have happened. Sorry if I keep coughing. It's been a really dry day. Extremely dry, and I can't tell if anyone can hear me cough. Because I do have really good noise suppression, but I have a feeling it's still coming through. Right, Boyibo entrenchment speed. Yeah, so wait, does this side make things cheaper or something? German Reich invites foreign investors. What does it do? It just increases their opinion. I don't care about that. It makes him chief of army, like, what? Why would I want any of this? I mean, like, I understand reach out to France there, and, like, reach out to Britain, but, like, I don't think we need to. I think China alone can do this. Right. Bhutan? Okay, we don't need to buy their equipment. We might, but I want to buy a lot of equipment is the problem. Okay. Screw it. We're just gonna buy it with 2. We're just gonna buy with 2. Okay, and the idea is that we research engineering companies so that we can entrench a little bit harder. Oh my god, we don't have that. Of course we don't, we're China. Why did I think we'd have the research? We are the hardest nation, well not the hardest, but one of the hardest nations to play in this game. I don't know why I was so silly to even believe that we might for a second have anything. But yeah, we're gonna push this for 1938. I want to have the whole way across. Because the war starts soon. Like, if we're pushed, I'll just go static warfare. But, like, I don't think we'll need to, because we're constantly having supplies come in. Like, we have the manpower. Like, that's already in. It is just the extra supply in the military, which we're funneling our entire military into a frontier of which we can fight with. Requires all of the following. I mean, both of these are good for me. We're going to start with war support because otherwise we might be a little bit cucked on that one. Okay, factory output. Do we require that more than we require? Yes, we do. Because in 20 odd days we get trucks, we can start producing trucks at a faster pace. And then we could possibly start producing engines for aerial attack with the light machine gun. That's my idea, that in 160 odd days we can have planes in the air. Because as long as we can have any form of plane, we will be more than fine. Okay, so that's 350. See, we are flying fancy when it comes to a lot of issues. Okay? I mean, to be fair, we are preparing anti-air just in case they are fighting aerial. Because I know here they don't have any anti-air. Because China's not meant to have anti-air. It's just not meant to happen because it's a stupid idea to have. Can we get rid of buildings? Like, can we just get rid of the air? Can we take down the level so that Japan has a harder time conquering? Okay. 250 guns. Do I want to buy their guns? That's like the big question. Because having more guns is good. But do I want the crap guns? Because we've intentionally rushed so that we have less guns but better guns. It just seems a bit weird for me to... Okay, we're going to start doing engines on this line. 86 days. And when the plane... when the airframe's done, we're going to get a minister... We're going to get a minister for planes right now, which gives us air superiority, 30%. So that we can just start getting actual decent planes come in. Okay, let's stop their exercises because they're good enough. And the idea is, with our current planes, because we can't make any decent planes, we just can't. We have our planes that have been made and that's it. Yeah, we'll never have those planes again. So my idea is create like heavy cast planes. Because the Japanese aren't going to have planes either. That's the idea. If neither side has planes, what's the point in them? And if there's a naval invasion, I just run with it. Because this division is just going to be Coastal Guard, which there's not a lot of Coast 2 Guard. Like, as it goes, I say that, and there's 44 divisions that need to be met. It's fine. We'll just get these guys. The really crap... what width is this? Combat width 8. But they'll be fine, because they can go through mountains very quickly, and quick mountain travel, it doesn't matter how easily we get thrown or destroyed, it just matters how fast A, we can become communist, B, can we get the 60 division plan, and C, hopefully I've not missed anything. If I have missed anything very big, can someone tell me, like, pronto? I would be forever in your debt. Okay, so comrades, I think we're nearly at the point where we can almost confidently say we'll be fine, though. Okay, so ideology drift defense, we don't want that. Damage to garrisons, I would love that if we start attacking quite quickly. Because the idea is that we don't have much of a defensive war. Like, I want an offense. That's why I'm on Mengyukuo instantly. That's why I've not had, like, a main army order. I've had 2 general orders. Because I don't care for the field marshal. I want to attack instantly. Okay, trench warfare. Oh, whoops. Trench warfare. We're putting it in. Because the idea is that we don't have amazing... Yeah, so we don't have amazing anything. Our selling point is that we can just make an army quickly. We are making the industry, and we are making the planes. That's our selling point. That is it. That is... If we were a company, that's our USP. That is it. That is it. Just the fact that we can make a bullshit amount. Okay, that's 1,500. That's only like 3,000, 7,000. That's fine. As long as we can purchase in a lot of material and have a lot of material come in, because this buying, oh my god, it's good. You know what, we'll go. Longyun. No, I'll do an alliance. I like an alliance with China. I like that, yes. Because that means, okay, so history has to run by itself. And because we've been ignoring history, history's coming to us. And you can see Japan's finally doing it. Japan is finally going at our asses. And that means we need to get executive yuan and 60 divisions planned pronto. So I want inter-party coordination before anything. Because as soon as we get that, oh, we're gonna have an absolute heyday. And the idea is that we have enough units across all of China, throughout the whole mainland, that we can just fight this war. Because as long as we don't have to deviate too far, and that we can fly planes, you can see they are really trying for us. Okay. It's 15,000 guns. Is there any on the market that I can buy? Because honestly, I'm starting to look for alternative, almost medicines on this one. Okay. Buying 1,000 guns gonna put us quite far up the level. So we're going to buy a couple thousand guns. From Austria as well. Austria's going to have their own stuff come in for us. That's gonna be lovely. And we are going to have enough, like as in guns, for the war coming. Hopefully. Hopefully is the word. Right. Yeah, you know what? Keep it going. Keep it going. It's worth trying. Worth trying for more. Because I want the plans to be made on its own line, because we don't have enough to keep an entire... Like, an entire war can be funded like this. It's just not gonna look pretty. Okay, what we're going to do is Northern China Protection, aka just air superiority. We should be fine on air superiority for the first few months of the war. And most certainly Beijing should be fine. Why is Beijing... Wait, is that the main Beijing province? No. Okay, that's the main Beijing province. Upgrade to level 3. I want to see level 3 at least before the war begins. And we don't have long before that war, so we are going to have to push it. Okay, so engines are going to be done. We're going to filter that into producing support equipment so that we can get engineer companies. Because worst case scenario is we get pushed down here, which is going to suck. But we can hold at Jinan, and that's going to be fine. We don't need to do anything specific for that. which is nice. Like, our furthest point that we can be pushed is Xi'an. Okay? It's the furthest point, and if we get pushed past then, we are kind of lost. Oh. Well. If the people want to go, let's go. Huh. Whoa. You know what? Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. I like it because it means we get people. Yes, of course. I will support the Ethiopians. That's clear. It's going to happen. Right. 55 days. Ugh. Ooh. Oof. Ooh, that's a bit rough. These are all very rough against me. I'm thinking computing machine. Possibly we push industry further. Because construction is pointless at the moment. It is actually just pointless. Okay. We only have 14,000 guns to go, to be fair. And then, look, 13,000 guns. See, we bought like a good 1,000 guns with the extras that we're having. Okay, and then that, and then, please, I would love from Albania. I would also love from you guys. See, the idea is that we just buy as much in as possible before the war starts. Because if we can just buy thousands of guns, I don't see why we wouldn't buy thousands of guns. Okay, the artillery is one of the main things that we need to start making, especially anti-tank. Towed artillery is fine to be stinted a little bit. Guns cannot, and most certainly anti-tank cannot. Because anti-tank is going to keep us in this game. It's the whole plan. The whole plan is try our hardest to stand here, although Beijing is almost destined to fall due to how many provinces can be attacked at once. But I do just believe in this plan. Because we could lose a couple million people and it's still fine. We're on volunteer only, which is insanity. And we're going executive yuan, which is even more insanity. We should be on 60 divisions plan by now. Like, 60 divisions plan is what we should be doing. But I believe in what we can do. And I believe in China. I believe in the People's Republic. Okay? Okay. Now comes the tricky decisions, because we're going to have to take away... Right, we're going to have to start on trucks very soon. And, like, now, kind of soon. Okay. And we're back somehow on metals. I am unsure how we've done that, but hey-ho, we'll take it, we'll take it. Anything that's a good thing, we'll take. Right. Okay, so we've got 70 days. We are at breaking point. Wait. Yes, Marco Polo Bridge. Yep, we'll take it. Right, let's go with the 60 divisions plan. I don't think we can start executive yet. And look at that. Because of our entrenchment, we should win these battles. And we don't hold the area as in such, but we'll be fine. Japan is kind of pesky in the way that they do just start doing... Yeah, they start doing whatever the hell... There we are. It has started. Their first naval invasion is very prompt. Okay, and here we go, and fuck. Okay, could we take from here and move them now? Could we move a division just to attack from the rear end so that they don't get a port? Okay. So the idea is we attack from multiple sides, at least trying to kick them out to any extent. And now that now that a lot of things aren't coming in, what we are holding is the key point. The key point to this is we are holding. Though not very well, we are holding. And that is key. That is key. And the idea is they don't move on the rest of China before they move. See? We all hold. We all hold barely for the first few years. I'm thinking as long as we can hold Beijing, all they're going to have to do is grind at us. And honestly, I'm happy for the grind. Good luck. Good luck, Japan. Just good luck. Because what we're going to do is get prepared defense, and they are solid. They are done. Prepared defense, yep, infantry expert. Please, the faster the better. because we want to lose even less men in every battle. Due to our anti-tank, they can't push through with the tanks. Due to everything else, they're going to hate this. This war was prepared. Right. We do have, like, one navy, though. Yay! Yay! And we lose all of us. Right. I've been gone for ages. To be honest, fair enough. Honestly, I'm glad to see you back, comrade. And as you can see, we are just not losing any battles here, because we are that cool. Are you at war as well? Okay, we don't have a national spirit to make a faction. But honestly, we'll all just join the Allies or some shit. That's not a good idea, actually. How do we kill them? How do we kill everyone? Welcome, welcome, comrade. Don't worry, he's came every other stream. It's great. Okay, so my plan isn't tanks. It isn't this. We're entrenched hard. We have just proven that we do not need anything extra. Meaning, I'm thinking we just increase our economy. Very hasty. Very hasty amounts of increasing economy. Because we can. Just because simply we can, we should. We are defending so hard. Air superiority and Cass, please, could you fly into northern China and give me this? Because as long as we can hold with any extent, with anything, as long as anything can hold, see this? We are not losing this. Granted, we are going to have to increase our border when Shanxi does fall. But then again, it does give us even more. Like, when Shanxi ends up falling, like, it's so much more war. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I think we can attack here. Can we attack from here? We can! Oh my god. Oh my Jesus. It's not worth it. It's not worth the battle. Because we will end up losing. But they're going to have to grind away so many men. It's not worth them to keep fighting. And therefore, we might actually just win due to time on this. We might not even lose Beijing. Which is my hope. Yeah, look at that. The deaths are insane for them already. And they can't push us. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus. This is what entrenchment does. This is what entrenchment does to an army. And a decent air force. This is what these two things can do. Okay. So the idea is that we got trucks. So that we can just increase supply here. And it will work. It will, in fact, work. We'll, in fact, have better supply than ever before. And better supply than Japan. See? 38, and it will take up to 39. Yeah, it will be a tough battle still. Because they are throwing men at this, like tons. Because they want to win. And honestly, it's a fair enough reason. Yeah, for a victory in their eyes, they need to beat us. But the problem is, they can't hit us hard enough to win. It just isn't going to happen. There's no feasible way, yet at least. The key word is yet, that they can take us out completely. Right, now, like I was saying, we're just going to quickly put in 2 engines. Yep, lovely. And yeah, that's it. We're going 2 engines, very simple, main armament. And we're going to go Cass weapon, anti-tank. That's it. Flying Cass. Okay, that's it. That's it. We don't need anything good. Oh, as in 2 resources we don't have. Okay, well, tough for me, I guess. Okay. And we won't lose anything. We'll continue to hold Beijing. And we will continue to be an absolute arsehole to the Japanese forces. Because the Japanese are going to hate this war completely. Just entirely hate it. We haven't even got the 60 divisions plan in yet. Okay. Division training time. What? For just 180 days. That's not very good. Removing competent officers. So we need 200 XP for that, to be fair. That's almost exactly what we need. We can start on the Inter-Coordination Council. I do just believe we can just become communist before the end of this war. Looking at how this is working, I don't believe there's a problem. I think we can just do this in one. Okay. Army regrouping, we need... Yeah, army regrouping. I want army regrouping before anything, because that means that they recover between battles faster. Meaning that we're just not gonna lose. There isn't a loss to be found between battles here. And that means between battles we're even heavier stationed. Okay, move over to Qingdao, just so that we hold better. Because we don't need everyone in Beijing. We lose our air force if we lose at Beijing. And we're sitting there and we're already recovered. See, we've lost 22,000 men, sure. But that's just down to their CAS. If they lose air support, that is it. And they're not going to attack elsewhere because they haven't got they haven't took Beijing yet. Because they're completely confounded to their code for some reason. For some reason, they are stupid. Look at this. Oh, fuck. I said that so confidently. Honestly, this is a bit awkward. Well, we're just gonna train a shit ton of these bad boys for a few days. Just shit tons. Shit tons of shit. Because we don't care about them much, to be honest. We just want them to exist and be good enough. Yeah, come from Qingdao, please. We need to save Nanning a little bit. Little bit saving. Little bit of saving is necessary, because otherwise we're gonna have a whole Japanese force divert. And that is exactly what we do not want. Unless we divert half of this northern force down. I'm thinking, yeah, you know what? We are going to divert 12 divisions down real quick. Because otherwise they are going to get overconfident and actually win this war. And I would rather not have that situation happen, so we're going to very hastily use our Western ideas and still do them in the ass. Okay, that's not very good. This is not good. This is not good. We're fighting a Japanese force on equal terms. Okay, we're gonna cut them off back here. Okay, apparently we're not. They are reinforcing quite hard. Now, I'm not a big fan of a Japanese force reinforcing quite hard. I feel like we can all empathize in this. And this is why a prepared defense. It's quite good. Don't be a boomy demo and forget that you need to prepare your southern front quite well. Why the fuck are we? Right, I see the error of my ways. I realize what I've done. We're just gonna have to micro the south for a time. Which isn't bad. It's not the worst I've ever done. Oh no, Nanning fell. Oh, the horrors. Yeah, could you just run and take Shanghai? You run and do that. You guys attack there just to add a counter force. You guys attack him. Could we divert the whole air force for the time being down here? Just so that we win. Doesn't matter by much. If there's no air force there, like, the majority of the war's taking place down here. I would rather. Okay, and we attack here to just make sure we take out the ports. As long as we just do that, it doesn't matter if we do it well. No, could we just take Suzhou? Okay, as long as we can cut them off, I don't see a problem here. Okay. Okay, and then, right, because we have to train them to 20% again. Okay, and then we just take it to normal amounts again. And we just push here. And we curl around for Nanning, just for the war support. Okay, and we... Fuck. Of course. Right. This is either going to be the biggest win or loss I'm ever gonna have. Okay? And it's not looking promising. I'm gonna say that far. Right. Okay, now could begin a bit of a loss for them. The Japanese might not be seeing such great victory due to their situational areas. Okay. Actually, in fact, no. Entrench. You guys attack at Hefei. It doesn't matter how many die. It just because of our manpower. Okay. Our overall manpower is good enough. Okay, we're gonna have it at, so it's all just one. And could you all join this force so that you all are going to just instantly start attacking. Marvelous. Doesn't matter how well. It just matters that there is an attack. Not a good attack. Okay. No, I would rather you not start attacking, actually. Okay, you push there and up. This is not looking promising. This is not looking good. Okay, almost tempted. Can I do anything? I think I cocked it by allowing them in to any extent. Okay. Okay, infantry specialist. No, you've got that, and we've got army regrouping already. There's no point. Screw it. We're gonna have to get rid of this northern command order, because otherwise it's going to cock with it. And we're just gonna say aggressively go for it. Okay. We're also gonna have to in fact, no, we're not. We're not getting rid of this force at all. We're just gonna have to accept it as is. Okay. Because like I was saying, I don't care how many men die. I just care that we can take back this land. Because if we can take it back, we don't lose the war. If we can't, we've lost. And honestly, I prefer that we've won this war rather than having a good manpower score. Because this is going to be embarrassing if I die. Okay. Right, you, can we just put more manpower here, please? Okay. Screw it. You're part of this command order. Right. Well, that was stupid. I don't know why I did that. That was something else. Entirely. Right. Okay. Okay. And then you go here. Okay. I don't know why we have so many debuffs. Maybe it might be part of the 60 divisions plan. In fact, on that same point, we're going to start doing it just in case. Just in case it is actually the 60 divisions plan is what's holding us back. Because I do know China does have major debuffs early war. And I'm having a feeling it's this that I was being told about. Right, no, Nanning, Susao. I don't care how many men die. I want to see the Japanese force capitulate here. Because otherwise, we are having a problem. Okay. How many men? 70,000, 158,000, that's fine. As long as we're having a net victory, I'm fine. Okay. And attack. And could you divert your attack? Could you just attack here? I want to see the divisions perish, because their divisions are worth a lot more than our divisions. Even though our divisions are meant to be worth quite a bit. They're not. They just aren't. Right. Reliability, we need hard attack and piercing. ASAP. Right. You. Okay. I don't know if I should divert more troops. Okay, we're going to expand this and see how this front lasts. Because honestly, I don't know with the Nationalists too well. I played it once. If they start attacking immediately, I'm taking back the command order. Okay. Because it's getting slightly dire down there. I need to just get rid of it. Okay, Republicanism, I don't need. Bureau. Okay, Bureau. We can't do any of that, really. We can, but it's just going to be a bit... I'm thinking nationalism. Nationalism's the way forward. I've said that. Yep, nationalism is the way forward. Fuck. Well, there goes my encirclement. The AI didn't want to attack. Okay, that's fine. As long as we can hold, I don't see an issue with it. It's just Japan is quite pesky about this. And if we can have the whole support of China, that would be lovely. Because to be honest, we're fighting the entire Japanese force solo, which almost is impossible. It is almost impossible. So we need to stop pretending like we can and just get to it. Okay, don't attack, but happily hold it. Right. We have a plane, so we're putting it in. I don't care how shit the plane is, but because nearly all of our planes are under threat, yeah, may as well fly it in. Close air support to any extent will be lovely right now, and we are winning for the first time in our history in taking this. Like, in this offense, we are winning. The bubbles are changing, which is nice. Really nice to see, because I was starting to feel a little bit threatened to a massive extent. Bruh. Bruh. Okay. That should be fine. Kill more of your units like that. That's okay. Okay. I just have a problem with, losing. Due to insanity. Is that something I'm missing? Is that actually something I'm missing? Am I meant to be doing something else? Like, I feel like I'm meant to be doing something else, because in my first game, I did something completely different. Actually, in fact, attack here. It's gonna help me out so much more, because if I can hold that, I can hold the supply hub. Oh my god. We just are not holding. Oof. We've got a whole army on it as well. Fuck it, we're just gonna have to do something like here. Right? It's like this, and then we push south like that. Because why are we doing area defense if the area is already getting done over? It's already getting bent over, we may as well attack it with all of our force. Okay. Yeah, it's saying it's not a promising attack. Right. That's the entire Japanese force past our lines because apparently we're not allowed. Okay. Maybe we have to survive for a long time. As long as we can get more divisions, we should be fine. And here's the big but. We have to be able to, say, entrench and other activities. And you know what? I don't know why I'm not buying in guns. Why the fuck am I not? Right, all of your guns. I would love all of them. I would love all of Romania's guns. No, in fact, just sort by sheer guns. Okay. I want the most guns. Yes, that is me. The man buying only guns. 1,000 guns, you say? You see, I've realized the more guns I buy, the better the situation gets. Okay, because we're not building anything. So we may as well buy. Okay, okay. It's not looking amazing. I will say that far. But, okay, supply, let's increase supply around everywhere. Just so that we can actually fight this, because this is dire. This is not good. This is like worst case scenario. Because they have chaos, they have everything, and they're on mainland China. This is like actual worst situation I could ask for. Okay, you sit there. Yep. You flock in through. Okay. Attack from Wuhan. I think that will be fine. No? Really? Is that aeroplanes that good? The issue is we've lost a lot of industry due to them just taking it. So I don't see much of a way we can actually fight it too well. And our influence keeps slipping because we can't hold these attacks. Yeah. We can attack there and win that battle. But we'll ultimately lose here and therefore our whole supply. Okay. Okay, maybe we can get that filthy encirclement. Maybe. Japan will hate this war. Also said, Japan taking capital. To be fair, I forgot about the Navy for like 10 minutes. Okay, I did say, am I missing something? And you all stay quiet. Okay, this is just as much of your bad as my bad. Okay, it's fine. We've just got to be quick about things. Why the frick am I doing that? Right. You guys know me at this point. Okay? The only way I will lose is by Death himself gripping me by the balls. Okay? There is no other way I will accept demise. Right, we are going tenacious defense. We will win this. Okay? Through sheer roll of the dice, we will win. Right, we are winning in the north bit again. Barely. Barely, but we are. We are. So that's all we need to look at. Is victory that we're seeing. Oppose against the tank, you're best against tanks. I have made an anti-tank division. Therefore, we need to just go anti-tank. Right. We are seeing victory again, because they're running out of supply. It's fine. Our breakthrough's enough. See, anti-tank division. Attack there so that we win. Okay. See, we're taking victories now. It was very close. I will have to admit, this war got extremely close at a point, but we're starting to be fine again because of our tech. See, we did it. We did it. We did the thing. Okay, we are the goal. Okay, we got the land. Push through very quickly. We do not want them holding more land. Shit. Okay, we could have got there first, but you know, it's fine. 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 It's fine. So, it's also just due to our massive amounts and I mean copious amounts. Okay, where is coordination council? I do want to start getting that, but I have a feeling. Yeah, we don't want to start doing that. We don't want to start doing that. So, what we're going to do is suspend. Wait, suspend? Remove. You're telling me it's already happening? Oh, you're telling me that I do actually have to justify against them. So sad. Okay. The idea is that we just keep pushing at a nice intermediary amount. We should be fine. I'm tempted to prioritize the interior, because we could actually still do this. It would still be fine. The issue is, if we do that, we are actually leaving ourselves as the one China that we are. Because otherwise we can create factions like that. But we don't create factions this way. Oh, subjugate the warlords? Absolutely. Let's go for it. You know what? Subjugating the warlords? Absolutely best idea we can come up with right now. Okay, 76%. Yeah, we'll be fine. And I love it up in the north where it's not even Japanese soldiers anymore. Just because they can't do it. Okay? We are solidifying our borders ever so slightly and slowly. Right, we're going to have an engineering corps here. So that our entrenchment does increase very quickly. And the idea is that we just have more men than them. As you can see, we might be losing a battle or two here, but here we're winning a battle, and therefore it's still worthy. It's still a worthy fight, because all we're doing is holding the same area that Japan can't cross, just from the other side. Which is ridiculous. We've lost our capital region, sure, but we are still holding and still doing well. Okay, so First Lady, stability, does that even impact us right now? Not really. I mean, it would be nice to have. Is there anyone more necessary? Anyone taking attrition? Nope. Okay, well, I guess stability is. Because we do need to produce goods. So we may as well. Okay, take the losing battle. Even if it is losing, it's to suspend how fast we are losing in other regions. Okay. And we'll be fine. Because they aren't growing fast, at the very least. We have stopped their growth. Okay, and we are losing here just due to that division being able to assault. So as long as we can see, we're fine enough for right now. It just looked very bad very quickly. So bad, in fact, that we started trading a lot. We started wanting a lot of stuff very quickly. And we should be winning here again, and we should be Viva la China. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So we're going to stop creating trucks. We're in fact going to slow our production there because we do just need planes. Like, planes are so necessary right now. It is ridiculous. We have one. We have one of those bad boys available. Okay. China is not going to fall yet, is the key word in this scenario. It is, like, still, we're not out of the water. We're still not out of the way of us falling. Like, us falling is still probable. But, well, we might be a little bit fucked now. I actually just don't know how we're doing this one. Fuck, 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 fuck. I don't even know if we have the force to do that. Oh, fuck it. We hit them strong. Okay, we're going for victory points. We're going for this because I don't know how the shit we're gonna break this one. Right. We can't make divisions. We are just gonna have to pray that we're faster than them. Because we do end the war if we can push the whole way. We're just gonna push faster than them. We're going to almost ignore them and push. Push harder than they can. Because that's not Japanese forces there. They will regress and retreat if they see this. Surely. Surely they will. Okay. The idea is that we hold that, and when it ends up falling, because it is going to fall, I don't care how many men die per se, I just want the manpower, and sorry, I want the equipment. See, we are being able to assault some areas. Okay, well, lovely. Let's just go for that. Yep, 20 divisions can do that. Right. And the idea is that we're lathering 11 down here to just push south. Because it doesn't matter, as long as we can slow our demise, it's fine. Okay. They're gonna have to push back anyway, so it will slow them. Okay, we're going to be fine enough. Okay, actually, no, I want to produce more planes. The more planes we can produce, the better our situation. Okay. Let's sort this northern front, like, now. Pronto. Like, I don't want to see a northern front this time next year. Right. Okay, we can get out Manchukuo, like, now. Okay, we just have to be fast, is the plan. Because we can be faster than them. Because China is factually larger than the Japanese front. Right? Okay, just add a bit of chaos in. Make them have to turn around. That is the whole idea. Them turning around is vital to our survival. Okay. Because if we can distract them even a little amount, and I mean cripplingly small amounts, it will be fine for us. We will win this war. Okay, as long as they can turn around and direct their force back to the regular front, we should win. And I say should, as like more of a prayer at this point. Because to be honest, you can see this front. It is not chill. This front is the least chill thing I have seen all year. Okay. Okay, we're fine as is. And we will win this northern front. Like, that's almost confirmed. Because we can just push. We can push Manchukuo because they don't have a force. They don't have industry. Meaning we can push in. And if we can do that, we'll get a white piece. And honestly, I will take that white piece, and then we can go into Coordination Council, etc., etc. And we can vassalize the warlords, hopefully? Question mark? That's my hope, is that we can sort out this Chinese Civil War after this war. Because the Japanese are being pesky as shit. Right, we're gonna need to do that. Okay, Improv Expert, Guerrilla Fighter, that doesn't matter. Organization first. I would like an Ambusher over the board or Infantry Expert over the board. I think Infantry Expert, just because it happens instantly. And just over the board, Infantry Expert would be very cute to have. Focus in encircling Northern Fascists. No, because if I don't focus on the South at all, we will lose the South almost entirely and instantly. Because you can see, we are holding on by dear dreams. Like, it is dreams we are holding with. You can physically see it is dreams, okay? By sheer dream alone we hold. We hold steadfast with dreams. Right. Yeah, so we're just gonna... Because there's more Southerns than Northerns right now. Like, the Northerners are fine. Right. Okay, that just was not cool. We're just gonna quickly do this and just encircle. We'll just turn their encirclement into our encirclement. It's actually fine. Okay, well that wasn't an encirclement. No. Let them leave. Let them go. Let them go into their one friendly pro. Thank you so much. Thank you, AI. I must thank you. Right. And yeah, the Southern War is more important than the Northern War right now. Because the Northern War we can just hold. That's fine. This we cannot. This is a hellhole. We need to just take battles which we can just keep winning. It is just... Okay, Burma Road. Repel those running dogs. Marvelous. Okay, subjugate the warlords. I just want subjugation at this point. Subjugation is the main thing we require. Okay, we've got a massive breakthrough here, which actually is massive. And if we can... Encirclement? Encirclement? No, encirclement. I see it. I see the godsend. 2 divisions in straight through here. That would be marvelous. That would be good enough for me on a Wednesday morning. Right, you can see that they have redirected. Right, if we can just push there, that would be nice. Because otherwise we just don't win there. Right. You can see they're redirecting their forces actively whilst we're increasing our doctrines of attack. Which means we are actually going to beat them in the north still. It's just going to be a little bit more bloody. But because Shanks is able to hold, and because they're a whole nother front, we're fine. Okay, he's wounded. Lovely. Okay, so what we need to realistically start doing is increasing how fast we can make things. Because we need more guns faster. More guns faster equals we win faster. Okay, let's not... that's bad. Okay. Is there a way to fly planes north? Do we have any planes that we can fly Right. We don't have those factories to talk about. We have 9 a year of planes that we can make. I don't know why planes stopped getting made. I don't even know why that was a suggestion. But I like how the army is mixing. Like, I like how the Japanese force mixes. Because that means that we do get openings constantly. But if we get pushed to that line right there, we might have the biggest problem in our history. AKA, we die. We just capitulate. We go. There is no more Bumi Demo. We do just die. Okay, this front, it seems like we can't hold all that well. We are costing more guns than we can make. Why are you being so finicky? What is wrong, game? Why am I gaining and losing tons on a constant basis? Right, no. No. You just do not. You just do not. Right. They're focused on the northern front because the southern front seems victorious to them, which is factual. We have nearly capitulated in the south. That's why I'm trying to subjugate the warlords, trying to increase how much land we can actually have. Because if any of them accept, we've actually got a massive thing going here. Okay. Scare them with a large encirclement. That would be nice. maybe. It's not gonna look pretty either way. Let's just not pretend it will be. Okay. And the idea is we just keep plodding along. And not losing divisions like this for no reason. That is a bad idea. We do that to them, not to ourselves. Right, and we push there. We hold that. And that should be fine. Yeah, you're telling me. You're telling me. TNN. And then we'll be fine again. The problem is, yeah, they are just... Okay then. Never mind, there is not a problem with the Japanese force. I was about to explain why there was like a large problem with their force being here, but like there's actually just not anymore. Because they were stupid enough to... Okay. Attack. I don't see a reason why not to. Like, it doesn't matter too greatly. As long as we can hold them down a little bit. It is looking like a very lost war. I'm not gonna lie to you, comrades. It's not looking amazing, and you can tell I'm a little bit mentally distracted. I have sat like one of the biggest exams of my life today. So I do apologize for that. Okay, infantry expert. Right. We're gonna be fine enough. We get double infantry expert. Our battle should be fine. Because it's not like we're gonna be able to entrench. Okay. Is there anyone that we can... Maybe him at this point, honestly. Okay, we may as well stop this attack. Because it's just not effective. And it is costing too many guns for what it's worth. Okay. I think movement's a bad thing right now. Let's move into their holes. In fact, we're going to do manual and just move into holes. Because I think we can hold now. Granted, we could hold before. We just are having a really awful game. Okay. Stop the counter. Okay, no, we don't want to do that. Wall support. It's crap, but we need it. Okay. Yeah, we're not making anything. Okay. Except for our own death. Okay. There's not really a counterattack that we can make right now. That's the problem. We can't buy things because we don't have the factories to anymore. And we can't... We're not having the guns, we're not having anything. I think we might have to retry this. Because I really was confident for this. I might try non-historical. Just because that, I feel, might be a bit better on me. Because the issue is, I'm not prepared for this war. I knew I shouldn't have changed the entire modification. I just hate the regular Chinese doctrine of just stack men. Maybe static warfare, but even at that, yeah, it has to be static warfare. Or organization loss. Oh my god. Static warfare, sure. Okay, this might not be a Bloomy Damo victory, I'm gonna have to admit. Okay. Because we were going to win. It was looking promising. Up until the Japanese forces reinforced on this line. If I didn't allow that hole to happen, which I wasn't allowing to happen in the first place, just I got distracted for about 5 minutes, explaining how good that northern hold is still holding, by the way. I just need to explain that. Shaanxi is taking land, by the way. Just so you're aware. We might have to maybe we have to collapse a bit of this. Like, there's too many men on this. I hate to say it, but we are gonna have to lather more men here. Okay, you know what, fuck it. Fuck it, full aggression. Full aggression, we take away this plan. Full aggression here. It has to happen. It's either that or we actually perish. Because they're the last people with anything. Yeah, please. Please, I would love anything at this point. Because if Japan doesn't win there, Japan doesn't win anywhere else. Because, yeah, I mean, as long as we have manpower left, there's not an issue. As long as they can't take their whole way to Chongqing. We're half the way to. And if we can restore any line, and I mean anything, right? Because Shanxi's doing a better job than us, and that's embarrassing. That's really bad to say. We are holding that, actually. We're going to do this so that we win here. Actually, no. We're gonna have it so we win here in Cass. Hopefully, we get enough Cass coming. Why are we You start hearing me sound like a goddamn aeroplane, it's because I'm angry. Right. Okay, please. I need these aeroplanes. More than anything else. More than guns. We need aeroplanes. Badly. Like, really badly. It's the only thing that can change this war. Goddamn planes. Okay. I don't know if I became crap at HOI in, like, the last day. In one day, Boomy Demo becomes crap at HOI. Real sorry. Real sorry. Move. Submits refused. Everyone really refused. Everyone just refused. Do we even have? Marvelous. Thanks. Well, that's actually done us in the ass as the last thing. I don't even think we can do anything about that. Oh, wait, we do have modifiers. Oh my god! That's why I've not been wanting to spend it. Yeah, we're fucked. We're fucked. GG. GG. Right. Do we have time? We do. We do. Yo, you know what? I don't think that's even savable. Right, new plan. We do the same plan. Is the new plan. We do the same plan, but this time, guys, remind me about the South, okay? Because the South is... because they don't do many naval invasions. That's why I wasn't concerned. Because their naval invasions are slow. But if you can't get rid of what... wait, why can't it allow me? Okay. Okay, so their naval invasions are slow. They don't happen. Okay, and I can deal with the entire northern front. Okay. This time, I might spend half of them. Okay, half of these guys. Oh, and my mouse. Why do you want to die on me? Right, half of these guys are, in fact, going to just not be changed. Right, and put into just sheer defense. Right, nothing but defense. Just straight defense. The other half is going to be turned into defense. Yep, max entrenchment. Bloody lovely, to be honest. Oh, defensive doctrine. Right, so I really realistically want that guy. Then we want him. Right, where we're going to turn 1, 2, 3, 4 into that. Right, and then we're going to go a 12-12 situation here, like 12 here. And then... oh, why is my mouse dying on me? This is way too often during stream, I swear. My mouse is somewhat good. And then it just dies for no reason. Right, defensive doctrine. Someone good with defense. Okay, it is this guy. Okay. Okay. I think this time, again, we do this. We don't care about politics at any point. We just care about pure military might. Okay, because we can do that. Pure military is fine. Okay, so what we're going to start with is just making guns. Making just pure guns. Getting a bit of towered artillery. But that's second. Okay. So my idea this time, much simpler. Same idea under this. We improve our guns, we get mechanical engineering, and we play it like this, right? Build planes and guns early game? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We make arse tons of guns. We go the same doctrines because they work. My doctrines were fine. Okay. They were okay. If I can't do this, I think I'll just come on a different day and just... I think I will present this game on a different day. So we're gonna go Sejals. Yep. And our first move, because we're not building anything. You know what? I don't intend on building anything. Okay. That is going to be the honesty in this situation. Actually, I guess we can build things. Right, we're going to build arse tons of defense over Beijing instead of having to build, like, instead of having to make more guns, we're just going to defend and then defend the coast like this. Because it doesn't matter how crap the defense force is, as long as there is an defense force. Okay? And that's the idea. There will be one division, like one area that isn't defended. You know what, in fact, we'll defend it so that that one province. You know what? No, you know what? No, we're gonna have that. We're just gonna say one guy, and I do mean one guy. Oh, wait, what? Really? Seriously? We can't. One guy has their own military, ran by Gu Tong. He's just gonna sit there. That is it. That is his entire order. Just sit there. And the Japanese should not have a good game. I love it how there's just gonna be one guy sitting there. Like, that's his entire game. Just sitting there doing nothing. Right, we're going to produce the guns quite quickly. We are going to produce the artillery quite quickly. And that's the plan. We're not even going to attempt that. We're going to actually, in fact, create convoys. There's no point in even trying to create a navy, because the Japanese are going to overwhelm it. Okay, and then we go for army reform soon after this. Maybe we go for a regular minister. Maybe we do. I'm thinking we go... Okay, you know what? What we're going to do is military, go tech immediately afterwards. Okay, because we need the XP first, and then go for academia, and then we can ignore everything else after. I think that's the plan. Okay? I think that's a decent enough plan. Right, we're just gonna start lathering this on. Are we going to have, like, level 4s for the war? Level 3s at least. But level 4 in Beijing is the idea, and we just don't stop making it. And then we start making industry and all of that during the war, because we can. And due to the guns that we can have, because as long as Beijing's the most defended province that the game's ever seen, because we can just keep training Beijing. That's the plan. We just keep training Beijing. Okay, make sure they're perfect for the start of the war and that they're not going to have any losses. That's the idea. Okay, so we go for this, we go for this, we go for this. And then, in fact, which is more important? XP is more important. You know what, actually, we're going to, immediately after getting the XP PP come out, like the XP focus, we're going to just wait for Li Zonggulan, because he is actually just our best man. He is a level... I don't even know what level is. Li Zonggulan, isn't he one of our ministers here? Li Zhen... No, he's not. Damn, okay. But yeah, the idea is that we just maximize this so that we can get as far down this as possible. Because we need to maximize. Okay, militarization of the Rhineland. Now we just wait this out. We just wait this out. We get that 200. I do not care how long this takes. And we can go army reform soon after. Because we can get army reform with the XP. I don't think anything else matters. We need to get rid of these debuffs. Army corruption, we need gone. Incompetent officers, I don't care about. It is just that one modifier of army corruption. That is so devastating. We need it gone ASAP. I don't care how much it costs. I do not care. It could cost me my entire spleen, and it does not matter. We need to increase... Yeah, we need to increase how good our army is in total. Right, so we're going to train our entire army up like this. Just right now. And we should have an R-stat. Yeah, that's a lot of army exercise. And we don't need to build planes early game. That's not necessary. We just need guns, per se. And a lot of them. So we're going to start looking at basic machine tools and such. Because I guess we don't need the tech to be in too quick. It's a weird one to say. Why did we go down in PP? What did I do that cost a PP? It doesn't make any... Okay. Maybe I'm just going insane. Maybe I am just crazy at this point. Right, and then army exercises. Yeah, we are just trying to push this to the highest bar. Because as long as we're trained, like this Northern Front, I want maximum strength. like the top of the class levels of strength. And then we also make arse tons of artillery. That's the idea. We make enough artillery that these guys are going to be the absolute godsend army that they should be. Right. And then 1, 2. And when Beijing goes, we're just going to pop another on Beijing. Lovely. And we're just going to pop all of that on now. And yeah, we're just hardening this border without focuses because, to be honest, the focuses don't weigh up to be good enough. The focus is lose Beijing anyway and cost a lot of PP. I'm good. I don't mind just using my industry on it because it doesn't cost that much to just make the first few levels of forts. Right. I keep wanting to do it. Right. And soon we'll have enough PP to get in the very high minister of Li Zonglen, and we'll have a lot of XP. Like, actually, we'll have somewhere like 40, 50 extra XP. And we'll have the command power. Like, it's before we'll have the command power to get in anyone else anyway. I just see that's a worthy fate. And to be honest, the faster we can put in more ministers, the better our situation. So we're going to go for research computing on top of manufacturing, just so we can make more guns faster. Because the higher the amount of guns, oof, it's gonna look amazing on our, you know, on any game. Right. I love it how, like, the first game, we just lost so hard. I was like, no, we're not having. Right, we're gonna have that for future reference, and we're just gonna wait. We'll upgrade our gun in time, but now's not the time. Now is the time to rush policies, because what I want to do is get rid of army corruption, which is like 200 XP. But honestly, we can get it done. We can get it done really quickly. And with a 30% reduction taken away, oof, that's going to be the best thing we can have. Right, 200 PP is nearly a go. Oh my god. I don't know if we're playing a good version of China or not, because to be honest, this is risky as hell. This is even more risky than last time, because we are just relying on many less divisions. It is insanity. 200 whole PP. Yeah, man. Right, and now we've got enough PP, let's just go army reform. I know we're doing the late China stuff. Get rid of army corruption. I need that gone. I can't play with that not gone. Because I can deal with the manpower. The manpower losses are fine, right? That's actually okay. A whole extra division. Yes. Yes, if one more division can enter the ranks here, I will do it. I will sell my spleen for it. Now all we're going to do is just keep increasing this number here. Okay, we're just gonna keep doing it. It doesn't matter, we need this number as high as possible. It needs to reach 200 before the war. I want rid of corruption. I'm doing fine, comrade. It's great to see you here today. Right. Yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking this is all gonna work. This is gonna be sketchy, but I think it's gonna be fine. I love it how I've never seen a tutorial on how to play China, and I'm just winging this. This is the biggest winging I've done in a very long time. We're not going to do doctrines because we don't have the political power for the theorist, because we may as well get the theorist before we do anything. And then again, we could just... like, as long as we can get all of the stuff that we do require for the regular game, I think we'll be fine. Okay, then we're going to do unified and then academia. And then we're going to go down, you know, policies, say like here, because I believe in Shaanxi again. I think Shaanxi is going to be fine. Okay. And then we're just gonna look at... okay, we're gonna... oop. Okay. So, I think the number one is get that. And then that's going to be upgrade by 2, then upgrade by 1. Because it's more necessary that the east is defended than the west, because there's more units that have supply in the east than the west. Then if we hold here well enough versus the Japanese forces, we can actually just win. It is more than possible for us just to have a victory here. Because as long as we can move to partial mobilization, we will have enough factories to fight this war completely. we can just fight the entire war. Just as per a regular nation. Right. That's our first warning call. We have 1 year exactly until war. As you can see, Spain and Spain are at war. It's good to know that every single day we have a ridiculous amount of XP coming in. It is very nice to know, actually, because it makes me feel somewhat good about my situation when you look at how over the bar we are in a lot of areas. Okay. Overrun after overrun. Yeah, no, we're fine. We're fine. We're not going to be overrun. Okay, if we were going to be overrun, don't worry, I would have thought of it by now. I have fought only one of these games, and trust me, it was not my kind of cake. Right, we're gonna keep training these guys. I don't care about the manpower. The manpower is not a problem. 60 divisions plan. I believe that is what we need to... No, it's not. No, we don't need 60 divisions plan, do we? Because that's just for faster recruitment. A civilian factory. Do we need off maps? At 70 days, it's not worth my time. It's not worth the dirt off the back of my shoe. Right, oh, whoops, why have I clicked off? Sorry, my bad. Right, so I'm thinking we just save up to do this, because now we've got army reform, minus 100 army XP. Honestly, look at that. Effects when removed. Modify army corruption by, and look at that, plus 10. Oh my god, I'm being messaged. Wait, I think my sister's outside. Hello? Oh, okay. 1 second, comrades. I will quickly allow my parents in. They've just called me quite a bit. 1 second. I'll be right back to the stream. I do apologize. 1 second. Keep everyone entertained. Oops. Hey, alright. Right, comrades, I'm back, sorry. Hello, comrades, I do apologize. Right, staring into myself. Oh, hello. Hello. Okay, I think I'm back. Sorry for staring into your souls quite damningly. I love it how I come back, more comrades come in. Very nice to see you all here. Right, I am pushing this game as far as I can, as per usual. And it's mainly because I lost so tremendously that I'm doing this again. Okay, yeah. Production times. That would be nice too. Just increase industry faster. Would be lovely. Because we just need basic industry. You can tell I'm preparing through guns mainly. And then with that 100 just being put down directly onto defense reasons. Oh, Jesus Christ, I've winded myself. Yeah, so as long as we can have this and entrenchment, we should actually be more than fine. I don't think the Japanese will be able to actually fight this as long as we have enough industry on guns. Because, yeah, they have tanks, which will take us out of Beijing if we're not careful, to be totally honest with you. But as long as we can put enough on the border, we should be fine. By the way, is my character okay? Like, is my VTuber fine? Because I can never tell. I can never tell if it's actually okay or not. Okay. Right, so we're gonna create a new division, which is here to just defend this part. Because, to be honest, we already established beforehand that it's okay to hold that. And we're gonna do that. You fine, homie. Good to know. Good to know. I was gonna say, because I didn't do anything to help it. Okay. So yeah, we should have enough in exercises. Can we get a few more divisions in? Okay, 2 divisions. Could I be cheeky and get a 3rd? To be honest, because all of our productions going into this will be more than fine. And the idea is that we just don't turn it off creating this, because we're not going to have all the artillery at the start of the war, like I want. Like, the artillery I want at the start of the war isn't going to all be there, and it's going to be a little bit sad. Then again, it's all going to be in stockpile, so it's going to be fine enough. It's just not going to be perfect. Right. I am just playing the standard China strategy right now, where it's just kind of a case of you just prepare for everything. Right. Oh, well, that's fine. That's vague enough. That's vague enough. You know what? That will work. Okay, fortify Shanghai's not happening yet, because we just need to increase this. I think that's where my thought line was going. For partial mobilization, so we have more factories. Look at that, we have 13 factories working now. That's going to produce enough for us to hold in the north. And then we can just create naval hordes. And then just put really awful divisions on. That's my plan. Put really awful divisions across the entire country down. And then just put naval forts everywhere. Like, what are the Japanese going to do against naval forts? It's a great plan, hear me out. Okay. Just it needs to be enough to protect off the Japanese. And I guess whilst we don't have to train all that much, we can just have this going. Okay, so 68. Yeah, we are just trying to push Army XP as high as possible, by the way. We are just wanting the corruptness out, because that's just a 30% modifier that I would love to have. You know? The 30% modifier that helps us against Japanese, absolutely, I will take any day of the week. And if we can have one piece of extra fortification against Japanese on every single tile, like, I'm just thinking this, right? Tiananmen, like this. The entire way across the entire nation, like this. In fact, I'm gonna have this as a plan, because, like, I'm not gonna remove this. This actually is a decent plan. And then we won't actually have to look south, like I was saying last time. And because it's all mainly guns, we'll have all the big modifiers come our way. I just hope Japan doesn't start it preemptively. Okay, Ethiopia's capitulated. That is bad for us. That is horrible for us, in fact. Okay. And then, how many more divisions is this? Oh, whoops. Well, that doesn't help. Okay. And they're going to be a few days out of each other now. It's going to be lovely. I think it's one more round of this, and then we're actually fine. And we can just work on making our military all one. I think that was a really good idea, just stopping doing national focuses for a sec. And then we could do anti-communism, but I don't think it's worth it. I think fighting the war as one, like, as just us, because it seems like Shaanxi can hold itself without our interference. If Shaanxi can hold itself without our interference, there is no reason for us even to step foot in Shaanxi. Like, if their ecosystem's good enough, it's good enough. I'm gonna trust them. I trust the people of Shaanxi. Right, and then, yeah, we're gonna have them all training and all that jazz. Right, we're just gonna have it like this, so that only the necessary ones need to train. Because, to be honest, we don't need everyone training anymore. Okay, so we are absolutely dandy here. I think we are going to have this war more in a nutshell this time. Because we do have a lot more of a force that we require. We do have many more guns. And, like, by many, I mean tremendous amounts. I think by buying guns, it actually helped us in the ecosystem of buying guns. Okay, lessons of war. Incompetent officers. Nah, we just need the 99 XP one. 99 Luftballons. Okay. Oh, damn. Sorry, I was in my own world. So, comrades, where are we thinking? Where are we thinking this war's gonna go? Because I think I prepared myself a little bit better this time. And by a little bit, I think tremendously better. Because we're gonna have a lot of naval defense here. Okay, no, let's not get tempted. We're not taking doctrines yet. We are just pretending like we have nothing. That we have to take that focus, because otherwise we don't have that 30% reduction taken away. How much political power is it? Oh, it is 0 political power. Lovely. Oh, so we'd be absolutely flying fancy on political power, so we could do it on stability. And with stability, we won't have a civil war when we try to become communist. Okay, that's fine. That's actually more than fine. I'm very happy with this idea. And then with this, they might go by Nanning again. I don't think so. I have a rough idea that they won't. Okay, and then this time, we're gonna hold northern China like this. We're gonna fly here. We're gonna hold northern China. We are going to, remind me in about 12 to 14 days about that. That might be fine. Okay, and now, the hidden decision, army reform, 90 days time. We'll have that national spirit, by Gove, it will be gone. And when that national spirit is gone, we have freedom. Okay, and then we're going to start really pacing research into this, and then we'll start pacing research into artilleries, because we need to now. Like, it's actually necessary at this point. And then we're going to make a new division, basically. So we're going to take Sijiaojun. Oh, whoops. Can we not just... Oh, whoops. Sijiaojun. Did we duplicate? Thank you. We are just going to call it Boomy or... You know, wait. Yeah. A Boomy Core Party. Right. The idea is this is the BCP. The BCP. So right now, we're going to transfer all of these men into being the Boomy Core Party. It will change nothing. But all of them just transfer. It's lovely. Because they're the same division design. Now the difference is, we can just change what they are in total. Okay? This will be lovely. We are getting like 0.5. Yeah, 0.46 a day. I'm just saying. That is really good. Okay. And then we can basically slowly transfer everyone to being part of the Boomy Core Party. Or at least part of the Seo Juntan. I just don't want to do it yet. Because we don't have enough equipment to do that. Okay, and then we're going to go for expand the academic sciences. We're going to go for division attack and defense. Because we can. And we can produce things in time, it's fine. And then the Boomy Core Party, we're going to add this. That's going to be our first major change, is the artillery. That is our first thing we need to think about. And now it's entrenchment. We have to save up for another 80. For the entrenchment. The entrenchment values are going to be the main thing we need. It's an anti-tank and the entrenchment. We can do without entrenchment, to be fair, but it would just suck a little bit on the inside. Okay, so what we're gonna do is do those up to 5 at the end of this naval line. Yeah, we're creating so much anti-navy. It's going to be sickening. So much current manpower is being used. I think that's not even no, it is just we need more guns. I'm tempted to buy in guns, to be honest. 300, 300, 300. You know what? I'll do it. 300. 300. 300. 300. Because it doesn't matter if they're high or low cost. I just need 1,000 guns quite quick. And honestly, we can cost about 3 of those bad boys because we gained 3. So it's fine. Just 1,000 guns bumped up. I like the sound of very, very nicely in the morning. The sound to my ears is like music. Okay. So the idea is we take this, yeah, we upgrade it. We just very nicely and quickly upgrade it because it's +3 defense. We may as well. If it's an option that we're able to take. Okay, concentrated industry, we now produce 15% more, we should do it again. And we just keep pushing it. We keep pushing this line and we keep pushing research. Okay, and then we will just deviate off social norm and just take and create a few Like, create an arse ton of tank, like, anti-tank. Because we can't fight with tanks, because we're a little bit bad. Okay, we're not the best force on Earth. We definitely aren't. Right, so I'm thinking the Chinese Communist Party and the BC... Oh, Blue Shirt Society. I didn't even know that was a thing. Well, isn't that BSS, not BSB? But yeah, China Democratic League, we want to have the... we want to have a cornered fox. And then Chiang Kai-shek can die. It's fine. Look at that, 26 days. It's gonna be more than 26 days to our demise. Yeah, I'm gonna test something. Nah, we can't put up a command prompt. I just wanted to see, because in early versions of this game, you just could, and it was really funny to do it sometimes. Right, and yeah, we should be more than fine, to be honest. I think, yeah. Yeah, we should be okay. So we have 4,000 guns to make. Isn't bad. And then we're going to increase the Boomy Core Party, basically. And just add anti-tank into the Boomy Core Party. And over time, just increase everything. Just, it's fine if it's a slow process, as long as it gets done. Because even if it's one division, they will all hone in. And they're all training until the war begins. Just to their maximums. Which most of them aren't training anymore. These guys need to stop training. Even though it's really bad for me in millions of ways, to be honest. But we do need to stop wasting guns now. Because it's heating up. Japan will start trying to declare on us very soon. And we need to be prepared. We need to be more prepared than we were. Right, do we want to increase efficiency capacity? Yes. Yes is the answer. If your answer was no, absolutely not, because piercing's fine. We can deal with piercing. We just need higher defense and higher capacity of making things. Okay, we need to create artillery faster. Okay, 60 divisions plan we don't need. If we did fortify Shanghai now, it actually takes us down. So I'm thinking possibly... That's so useless. It's so useless. Right, I'm thinking the 3 principles of the people when we start talking political again. Because we have the PP now. We're fine. We're fine in terms of political power. Because we don't need it for anything major. We could have lessons of war. But I don't think that's worth my time. I actually just don't think it's even close to worth anyone's time. And now all the guns have came in. That's already done with, and we're only 1,000 guns down. We are more than fine. Okay. I'm thinking we buy another 1,000 guns real quick. Because if people are selling guns, we should accept those guns ASAP. Those guns will be very necessary. Like, the amount that I'm stressing necessary is insane. Okay. But we'll be fine. We're waiting on 1 gun there. Oh, okay. So we've not received all the guns yet. That's fine. Ba-dum ba-dum. Ba-dum 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 ba-dum. So I'm thinking 90, 90, 90. But actually it's realistically going to be less because we're going to get the military theorist in a second. So it's 80, 80, 80. Which we can do. We can save up for the 80s. Because as long as we have the entrenchment before the war, we're fine. It doesn't matter how long before the war, just as long as it is. There we are. Ba-dum ba-dum. Ba-dum 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 ba-dum. I'm thinking this guy just in case. In case it all goes up the walls. Maybe we do actually start a mass training again. Just because our entrenchment's not high anyway. I've been mulling it over in my mind. I'm like, is the XP actually worth it? And yes, it is. Yes. The simple answer is yes. Okay, we'll take the initial army and start training them. This guy, could you just become part of this Zhejiang? It's 200 equipment. We can pay for that. That's 4 days. That's 4 days of work. That's fine. Okay. But it's pretending that the whole army's at war right now. Just awful. And then here. That's nice. That is a little bit cute. Okay, and we're just gonna ignore the problems. We're gonna start with anti-tank up here. So that we can just ignore our problems. Those planes on training good? Oh! Bulls, that's why I said remind me in like a week. Okay, thank you. And all we need is that. And we should be holding in the northern region. And that's where they usually attack us. I say that, and last time we lost was in the south. But all we need to do is, when it turns red up here, with an alarm that they are trying to declare on us, we should just drop everything we're doing and get to that. Right, the idea is we don't waste our time on planes too much. I think we still make planes, but not as our main. Because we could just make anti-air, is my idea. Like, anti-air is probably as invaluable as everything else. Because anti-air here, even up to level 2, is paramount. In fact, we're gonna pop that there. I think the like, how much anti-air will be important is more important than anything that they could throw in the southern regions. Invitation, right, well, that, perhaps he's right. Yeah, perhaps he is right. Yeah, we should do an alliance. Ah! Okay. Wow. People are actually accepting this time. Okay, that's lovely. Last time it failed. Last time it actually failed. Okay. Well, that makes it a little bit more awkward. Okay. I just hope that they don't use my supply. Do we have trucks? We do not have trucks. We need to make trucks. Okay, we're gonna start entrenching a little bit more. Because, yeah, we do need to start looking at that quite greatly and seriously. Because no matter how good we can get, we need our entrenchment. Otherwise, we're dead. We're gone. It doesn't matter about anything else. I'm so good at forgetting. Don't worry, same. Same, that's why we're all comrades together. Arm in arm. Right. Oh, right, that's why we're so behind in tech, is because we didn't have tech for so long. We didn't have a third slot. Right. Okay, weirdly enough, we're still behind in XP, but then again, that's because we got rid of our one really, really bad modifier. Chinese unity. That's lovely, actually. Military affairs. Yeah, we're fine. 60 divisions planned, we definitely don't need. Yeah, we're gonna be fine over the board. I think we just start democracy. Because we've now got the Chinese United Front. We actually just don't need anything more. We really just don't. It's actually really lovely that we got that. Really wholesome. Because now we can limit how much we're actually making of other items, say like guns. We can actually start making, you know, artillery more, which is so much more necessary. Yeah, the anti-air is also incredibly necessary. Like, we are going to have an arse ton of planes fall into our land very quickly. The idea is to promote Communist China making planes and ZB Sanmao. We're going to make one airport in every single one of them so that they can add air and then basically just give it up to us. That's it. That's the whole plan for them. I don't have any nice plans for them. They are all going to fall into line, and that is that. Right, we're going to stop doing that, and we are going to have to stop doing this because it's getting too dodgy. It's too close to the war now. I don't care. It's just too close. The 10%, if we have to cop out for 10% entrenchment, we have to cop out for 10% entrenchment. I will deal with 10%. I cannot deal with nothing. Okay, and no organization, because we lose our front so quick. And if we lose our front, there's no point in the garrison. I'm hoping that they're garrisoning. They are garrisoning as well as we are. Nice. Congrats. Congrats. Can we build forts in your land? No, we can't. Balls. Right, well, you know, after democracy, we could go nationalism. Yeah. Democracy, nationalism, prioritize the interior. That's the order in which we go. Because we have to wait for the event, which happens in about a few months. I mean, we've got a few months to play with. It's just not going to be the best few months to play with. Okay, the Boomy Core Party. When we hit 80, we are changing to trench warfare. Capiche? That is happening. It doesn't matter about anything else. It just is. It is a thing. And I'm not wanting to... I don't want to attempt to try to play the Japanese forces. Right, we can't train anyone there. We have no one to train there. Right, you know what? You're someone we can train a little bit. The idea is that we still keep training. We still try to push that bar as far as possible, right? International market, any guns we can buy. Right, the idea is just buy guns no matter how ridiculous the purchase is, okay? The more guns get bought, the better our situation. And as long as we can distract the entire Japanese force onto our border, it doesn't matter about anyone else. It is just us that solely matters. And with that, and that alone, I have full faith in our forces. Okay. At least we have that. We can now just start upgrading our force. Because we need to start making the anti-tank, like, now. And we need to add, we need to combat width at least 18 to fight this war. I need large combat widths. And then we can fight the Civil War immediately afterwards. We've reached the breaking point. Oh, that was such a good call to entrench. Because look at that. Exact on the day. And we barely hold it. We barely hold like the first time. But due to our fortifications and entrenchment, we shall hold. Barely, but we will. Okay. And look at that. Okay. Oh my god, they are being rejected on the border. Oh my Jesus Christ. That was such a good hold. Okay, that is the first of many attacks. Okay, if Beijing falls, we're gonna have a major problem on our hands. So the idea is we just force them to maintain a hold. Right. Tanks are gonna be a problem, so what we're gonna have to do, yes, it is going to have to remove strength. And yes, I regret this on so many levels, but we need to have it. Even if we lose, say, like there. Right, democracy has happened, lovely. Nationalism needs to follow. Right. Army regrouping, we need that badly, but we don't have command power, so we're just going to... You know what? Silent workforce. Okay. Yeah, 40... Yeah, we should be losing, as in terms of... Yeah, as in terms of everything, we should be losing. But we have the entire Japanese army failing to attack us right now. And we should, if we can get 200 XP, we'll have a lot of command power flood in. Which honestly is good enough, in my terms. Okay. So in standard battles, we'll have a lot of problems. But in terms of tank battles, we actually have so many bonuses. No, guys, don't join the war. You guys don't have to. It's fine. Just bottleneck just me. It's fine. It's fine. You guys joining the war might actually ruin things. Okay. Okay, and then we hold that even better than before. And screw you, Japan. And they're just not going to be able to... As long as no one else is in the war, and Japan shouldn't bring anyone else into the war, we should just win. And we've got the same amount of units overall everywhere, so it's fine. And they're just failing to take us out, which is fine. Okay. Reliability, production efficiency gain, please. Please, I beg for it. Right. Okay, right, is it even possible to... Maybe we create a new unit with this, because we don't have time for this anymore. Unless we can, because our command power is fairly decent, to be fair. Like, our gains aren't... Like, they're not bad. Like, I was thinking our gains were going to be terrible. But for the fact that we've not lost a battle yet, I'm thinking it was just an illusion given to us that it was going to be awful. Ah, Shanxi is not doing so hot. Shanxi, don't lose. Please. I beg. I beg, Shanxi. Right. Because as long as the war's just between me and Shanxi, we should win. We should just win by overall holding. Because none of the forces are distracted. And therefore, it is going to be really harsh down on us. But because we don't have a way to get supply yet, I don't wish for a lot of forces to create a Yeah, to make our forces actually just pointless. Okay, how many deaths on our side versus theirs? 14,000. Yeah, that seems more like it. Okay, we're just gonna make the forces better. Wait, how many guns do we have? Let's check our ledger. 4,500. That should be enough. We should have enough. Okay. We should have waited for command power, actually. That was my bad. That's gonna harm us pretty badly, actually. Okay. Boom. The Boomy command party. Oh my god. No. Okay, I don't care. I don't care. I do not care. Into Beijing now. Into Beijing. Protect everything. I don't trust the Beijing. I don't trust the Beijing hold right now. I don't trust it. I want Beijing to hold. And therefore, we just need them. Even if it means we transfer a lot of power through, I do not care. Beijing must hold. Because otherwise we lose supply. And when we lose supply, we definitely lose this war. Right. Okay, everyone's into the war, but no one's fighting. That's strange. Why is no one fighting? Is there like a southern? There's not a southern threat. Okay, are we losing? No, we're not losing in any way, shape, or form. I mean, we just need to pile drive them, is what I'm hearing. Okay, pile on. Yeah. Just bring some actual really good divisions in. Okay. And we should be fine. As long as we can just pile them in. Okay, we've got the early truck. That should be good enough. Right, we aren't having a nice time over there just because we upgraded divisions. But we had to. We had to, otherwise we were going to lose a lot more men a lot more abruptly. Okay. Okay. Maybe we attack there just to hold Beijing better. I'm thinking just by sheer stupidity. Stupidity alone will hold this. Right, we set to half, just go 3. Because no one's attacking there, specifically. Right, and then you 4 attack there. And it should be enough to relieve Beijing. It should relieve Beijing just enough that we can transfer units. Okay. Shit. Okay. Okay, that's not good. That is so not good. That is... Actually, we're holding. We're fine. We're still flying fancy. We just need to now... That's a level 5. That's a level 5, but we're fine. We're fine. I was panicking for nothing. Right. It's now just the northern bit here that we need to care about. Prioritize the interior, please. Right. How many more guns are we... Okay, we're not over by any guns. We are under by guns. Okay, reality check on that one. I do want to fly the planes, but it's not going to be a good time if we do. Okay. Please, please, rest of China, please start helping in the war. That would be lovely. Because I can't fight the war alone. We have already established that. To be fair, I am fighting the war quite alone. I mean, like, actually, when you look at it, we are doing really well alone. Okay, and they're gone. The Japanese forces are not naval invading us, which is very nice. But they are taking out our allies, which I don't like. So what we're going to need to start thinking about, at least thinking about, is just very simply buying more equipment to alleviate our problem. Right, 600 guns, I would love. Thank you. Could we also buy here? Could we also buy here? Ooh, I would love to buy some Springfields off America. Ah, you know what, Tibet, I hear you make good weaponry. Let's put that to the test, shall we? Yeah, Finland. Bloody marvelous. Right. 6 guns. Like, I'd say 6, like it's not 600. But, hear me out, hear me out. Right, some Mausers from the Ottomans. You know what, artillery? How much does that cost? That's fine. That's honestly fine. Right, we should be fine with that. Yeah, everyone likes our trade deals. Because they're good. We're fair in trade. Right. Okay. Hopefully everyone's now piling into Shaanxi because we can hold in regular China. It's just Shaanxi. It is just Shaanxi that's letting the side down here. Okay. Sound of China is doing well. And that's all we need to keep thinking about, is that we are being effective. Right. Contact efficiency, let's take away from Mexico. It's not worth it. Mexico, I'm sorry, I have to close your trade completely. No matter how much I love your guns and your ways and your people, I'm sorry, it just doesn't work. It's not economic for us anymore. Right. Okay, I'm thinking we start looking at planes. Because if we start making planes now, we can actually solidify borders fully. Yeah, don't collapse. Why don't you? That would be terrible. I love it how we are actually gaining... Like, overall, we are gaining so much more than the Japanese. It's fine. Okay. So what we need is early truck. Could we pop him hit there or something? Get the efficiency going. Right, supply. I would like to increase supply. It's specifically here, actually. I would love a supply increase here. So what we're going to need to do is limit the amount of guns we're producing and start putting them seriously into... Yeah. And then we need to trade for one of those bad boys. And we should have enough trucks by the end of the year to have all of the supply that we require. Because as long as the rest of China can have supply, they can just manpower fight this. Where we don't have to manpower fight it, but we can fight it anyway. Because as long as Japan can't move... Like, as long as we can force Japan to a loss in any way, shape, or form, we're fine. We win it. We win as long as they lose somehow. Okay. And it's just entrenchment that we require overall. It is just supply that sucks. So supply, please. Please. I would love to motorize my supply now. Capiche. Capiche capuche. Right. Right. Tiananmen cannot fall. If Tiananmen falls, the war is already lost. Meaning we just need to hold it. Hold it with a goddamn dream. Right. Okay. I don't care about entrenchment if it means we all die. Like, if we all die without entrenchment, there's no point in entrenchment in it at all. Right. Okay, that made sense in my head more than it did out loud, but we all get my point. We all get it. Right. We might... You know what, airframe. Airframe, it makes sense. Okay, 63%, 53, 54, yeah, we're climbing again. We're climbing here, it's fine. Oh, we're climbing downwards. Let's not climb down. We don't want that, do we? Right. Okay, Beijing is holding pretty well, actually. Oh, right, because we don't hold the center of Beijing anymore, which is, well, of course, Beijing. Right. We do want to take Beijing back, then. If it's possible, we may as well try. They shouldn't hold Cass, and we do have the same width as them. If they're attacking, they're going to lose the province quite quickly. Yep, they're supporting the Tiananmen assault, which is going to fail. Like, it is destined for a collapse, and we'll win here and here abruptly. Because we have got an 8 division defense goal. Because it's actually an offense. This is great, this is great, this is going to work. This is actually going to be the thing that revives the war, because the takeover of Beijing usually is really monumental in this war. Oh, really? We've already done... Nice. Nice. War of Resistance, defense on core territory. I would love that, actually. Defense on core territory, plus 15%. That is enough. That is enough for me to feel good on a Wednesday morning. Right. And as long as they don't transfer anyone, which they shouldn't because they're too busy on every other front. Shit. Right, 4 men. No, we keep pushing it. I do not care. Beijing will fall back into our hands. Because if Beijing falls back, Tiananmen doesn't matter. Well, it does matter, and it still matters greatly, but in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't. Okay, if Beijing comes back, all our supply comes back, and our entire hold comes back, And the whole reason why we lost Beijing was due to an incompetence. And we should be back in Beijing any day now. In 3, 2, 1. Fuck. Yes, right. Beijing is back. We are actually holding Beijing again. That is ridiculous. We pushed through our own level 4 fort. That is actually stupid. Okay, we'll never fall in Beijing again. Because we are now just fortifying. Good luck, Japan. Good luck. I don't think they expected to retake over. Okay, now this time we don't have to change our divisions, so we're fine. We don't lose strength, and that's where we were losing before, was strength. Well, good luck. Japan is having an identity crisis here. They're just like, what's going on? It's fine. Could you defend, even if it's one division? I don't care. It's a worthy fight, right? Don't you have ambusher? Yes. That would be lovely right now, actually. The extra entrenchment would be splendid. Right. 4 divisions over. Could you move 1 division over, if that's possible? Yeah, 1 division over. Yeah, long as we support Beijing to its maximum, we should always be fine. And we won't ever be in debt of guns this time. This time around, we're not in debt of guns. Because we have more than enough to train more divisions. And therefore, fulfilling our issues. If we have more divisions, we have less issues. And therefore, if we have an increasing army throughout this war, even though how ridiculous the situation may be, we are holding Beijing. And honestly, that breakthrough shouldn't be enough. We have too many soldiers here. Yeah, their tanks, though we have anti-tank, they're piercing, although we have, again, anti-tank. It's a great system. I like it. I like this system. Right, we're going to do prepared defense, which is another 10% on our side. It's a bit over, Japan. Oh my god, is it over. Beijing is ours once more. Right. Right, we're going to go half of these guys, just make sure they hold. Because Beijing is getting battered. It will never not be battered. So we do just need to keep adding reserves in. And as long as we have a line, I don't think it... Like, the attention is all on the main part, being Beijing. And look, nothing south is happening, because we all have a nice line. And the southern countries don't have to contribute to the war, because Japan is failing hard. Bum bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum ba dum bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum ba dum bum. 2 divisions, please. Just the Beijing. Make sure it holds. Okay, and we're gonna set in plans to upgrade fortification. Yeah, we're just gonna set plans to upgrade fortification around here. Yeah, that's it. That's all of our plans. Upgrade fortification, especially in Beijing. I love it where they keep adding in men to try to tilt the battle, because inherently it should be their battle. But all they're doing is giving us XP. Because we keep holding. That's all they're doing. They're hemorrhaging their manpower and giving us XP. Because what they don't realize is 50% of our army is here. Just sitting in Beijing waiting. Oh. It looks like time for 2 more divisions. Could we get 2 more divisions here as well? Okay. Oh my god, seems wobbly defense. Oh no. No bad. Oh, war of resistance, really? Scorched earth tactic. I don't think we need it. War of National does not have... Oh, wait, 1 second. Hello? Oh, is it dinner? Oh, crikey. I'll be out in a bit. Can't be out too quick. Right, so we're gonna do Subjugate the Warlords after, on like a part 2, because to be honest, this is going well. Factory output. Wait, why would I want that? That's actually just not good. We can do that after the war. Right, so I'm thinking we get politics done now. Because we have time. We have time and possibility. Right. Backroom Backstabber, do I really want him? No, we want army regrouping so that the Beijing holds better. Okay. Yeah, we'll be fine. We're just gonna let them kill all of their soldiers. Because Beijing is holding now. Like, that's a confirmed. It's confirmed because we have Cass as well. It's confirmed. It's a confirmed hold. Right. All we're gonna do is basically just move here real quick. And... oh, well, we don't even need to. Okay. Oh, that's a bit cringe for them. That's just that is depressing. Their entire attack can't work because we just have too many men now. And they're not, like, in the field or anything. Like, we're losing significantly less men than Japan. And when I say significantly, I mean significantly. Either they just die in just sheer... like, we are milking war score, by the way. Like, this is... this is called milking, because no one else can even get to nearly as much. Because we are fighting land battles for hundreds of days here. Like, millions of Japanese soldiers are going to die and just lose at Japan. Sorry, lose at Beijing. Yeah, I would like that many men to enter Beijing real quick. Could we have 2 divisions enter Beijing, just like that? Bum bum bum. Bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum ba dum bum 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 bum. Okay. And it's still a victory at wow. It's almost like I have planned this. I love it where we don't even have a fortification. Can we actually just try an outward offense real quick? I genuinely do believe that an outward offense might actually work now. Okay, no, it still doesn't. Whoa, not in Beijing, you don't attack. What are you doing? Nah, Beijing, we hold peace. Ah, look at that. Welcome to Gulagoon. And now it's always victories in Beijing because the entrenchment is enacted. It's too late, Japan. It's too late. It's too gone. Right, we could do flexible organization or division training time because we could just have the same thing as regular China could. And also have our insane entrenchment stats. As you can see, all we're going to do is start adding more men to Beijing over time. Because now we have the supply. It's almost like this was all planned from the beginning. How many more trucks do we have? I'd in fact like to increase motorization to maximum level in these 3 spots. So that everyone here has supply. Everyone. Look at that. And now, I would also, whilst I'm on this crusade, I would like to increase the level here, and I would in fact like to also increase the level here. And the idea is whenever Beijing's attacked and can't repair itself, we'll just increase the supply to Beijing. Because it's not like it's going to help the Japanese. And we're soon just going to have enough manpower that is just not going to affect us anymore. I mean, like, we've nearly lost 100,000 units, sure. But, on the other hand, just due to these small stats of, like, soft attack, we just haven't had a problem yet. Like, they can only do that initial attack over and over again. Completely insane. Damage the garrisons. Why not? Just why not at this point? I mean, there's literally no one else worthwhile because we don't have anyone in attrition. And look at that. I don't even know where our oil's coming from. We don't have oil supplies, I didn't think. Oh, right, yeah, the planes. Forgot about those. Okay. I love that how we were just starting to do planes in desperation, and then we just took back Beijing and was like, wait a second. The Burma Road, repel the running dogs. Yes, yes. Right. And let's just make more guns. It is so ridiculous that we're just able to do this. There isn't like a secret method to this. This is just happening. Beijing doesn't have forts, by the way. Just if anyone's curious. It's not anything special. We don't have forts. We definitely don't have the entrenchment. This is just our divisions directly against the Japanese ones because they're not allowing us to entrench. They're not allowing us to do anything. And they're trying to win through breakthrough, but we just keep filtering people. And due to them not able to hold Cass, we just keep winning. Because we don't have enough planes for it to be an issue. And we don't have enough... We don't have to outproduce Japan at any point. Executive Yuan, I would love that. Right, and then we're going to go constitutional reform. And the idea is we go into party, and then we basically from wait, why are we getting... Okay. The idea from inter-party is that we go, say, start justifying on Mexico or somewhere random, or maybe like a dying country, and then fail the justification. Because we're obviously not going to declare war, because why would we? And then we just become communist, and the idea is we still have cornered votes. Division recovery rate and defense plus 15% due to the communist leader. And we have an infinite manpower supply due to it. I would love for something like that, but I will actually rather go for reliability. Piercing, hard attack, soft attack, breakthrough. Doesn't really matter. Charismatic. I would love charismatic, maybe ambusher. Right. That should be enough, possibly, to actually just win Beijing permanently. Okay. Spanish Civil War is finally over. That's very sad to hear. Our boys did not win. Okay, so where are we going with this? Right. We could create an agency just for the giggles, but I don't think it's worth it. Right. So research slot. Let's actually start getting industry in. We may as well. Whilst we have time and resources, right? Because we aren't losing at Beijing anytime soon. As long as we keep manually putting one person in every once in a while, we're going to be more than fine. So we're just going to keep pushing industry. Gonna keep doing it. The more industry gets pushed, the better it is, and the easier this war becomes. Because the more we have supply, which supply's becoming good. Supply is decent. It's not a problem, per se. Okay, and then we're gonna move to 8 divisions. In fact, can you just not go there? We don't need someone there. We just need someone between the two. So we're just gonna stop that division. And the idea is just we keep making small and relatively awful divisions, to be honest. They don't have the anti-tank and anything that's really necessary for any of these divisions. They just have enough to sit there and keep fighting. Okay, we're gonna go guerrilla fighter, so the moment that they stop attacking, our defense is so insane. The moment they try to attack any of these, it's over. The battle's over before it started. And now, what we need to really start considering is, say, something like static warfare. Because I believe that preferred tactic protect... Yeah, honestly, I think that's going to be the one that does us well. Because, yeah, it just produces more defense overall. Like, look at that. We aren't losing battles. And we definitely aren't losing in Beijing anymore. Like, it is winning. This is so effective in cause of victory here. I think we are actually moving up that they can have morale. Just stupid. This is ridiculous. It's a 1 to 3 KD right now. And that's without anything major. That's without like a high CAS or anything. They can't move in the north for very obvious reasons. So we've just ignored the north because they can hold themselves. It's a good idea. Look at that. Oh, 42, 39. Okay, they are starting to lose. So we just add 3. Add 2. And jobs are good. 56, 53, 56, 57, 54. Okay. We don't have anything we can do there, so we're kind of screwed on that frontier. I think it's just because they've unionized. Oh, well, that's an interesting right. You know what? Actually, that's fine. That's fine. That's good. That's actually a good tactic, because they're not taking from the orange belts. Yeah, that's fine. It's horrible, but it's fine. I think they've moved up gun or something. Like, they've rushed something. Or they're just attacking with literally everything. I think they're attacking with everything, actually. Yeah, they're attacking with everything again. Because the issue is, when they attack with everything, it does cost a lot of manpower on both sides. But we are just constantly victorious. I think I'll do this as a two-parter because we've already failed a little bit. But we'll start to try the political changes before we do anything major, like ending the stream. Okay. Because honestly, I want to see the end of this. Because dinner was called about 5-10 minutes ago already. So that's already dodgy for me. So I do apologize if I must, you know, dine and dash, as it were. Right. Okay, and we're just going to remove that in case the ledger says we're down. No, we aren't. We're still up. Okay, let's make some more Boomy Core Party. Okay. So the idea of a Boomy Core Party is just so that we have more manpower overall. Why do you have a fascination there? I don't want anyone there. I don't like the fascination being there. I mean, like, it's good to have people there, don't get me wrong, but the fascination should be on Beijing, not anywhere else. Because Beijing's the main hold we need. Because as long as Beijing can hold, everywhere else can hold. Okay, we've got like 10 divisions in the capital. I think it's going to be fine. I say the capital like it's actually the capital right now. Okay. And inter-party coordination capital. All we're going to do, and I do mean all we're going to do, is we get a hold of a random ass small country. Something that's not leaning to be attacked, but like something that's leaning to be attacked by Hitler, but isn't democratic, basically. Unless we just go for someone who... Oh, we need 50%. Okay. Well, when we're at 50%, we'll do that. So, I think we might leave this as soon as we can secure this battle at Beijing. And get back to this on... What's the day today? Today is Monday? So that means Wednesday. We'll get back to this. I might also just continue this on Twitch. No, actually, Twitch and YouTube shouldn't mix like that. I can't do like half of a two-parter on Twitch. That's just wrong on so many levels. Okay, and we do just keep winning. They do just keep adding fronts. And to be fair, we've just not been able to repair the entire game. There's just been no repairing to be done. There's been one too many fronts to fight on. No, screw it. We're gonna fight there. We're gonna release Beijing completely. I didn't want to do that. Wait, if that battle's so easy, why isn't that so good? I don't understand. Why does this battle fail? But that battle was such a success. It was ridiculous. Right, well, we may as well... Right, it's just due to what men were involved in the battle. Right, so Beijing's getting hemorrhaged by, like, really high-class units, whilst Japan's nearly incurred 1 million deaths. It's actually embarrassing. And we're just going to do a pincer attack here. Instead of defending Beijing directly, we're just going to do a pincer attack to remove them. Because as long as we can remove a Japanese force, we're going to try to encircle them now. And it should be that for this part of the war. Because the Japanese force, they're not that good. Like, they were good at the start of the war, don't get me wrong. But now that we have supply and we have a secured line with breakthrough, because we just got all the breakthrough through, it's going to be difficult for them to even compete with us, let alone fully attack. And 77, 78, 79, we'll just attack with 4 divisions here. End them. Like, you can't defend with more divisions with much higher organization. Yeah, look at that. Bang. And we don't have... Yeah, I was going to say, either... We're going to do that anyway in Beijing, so we may as well just do a regular. And there we are. We'll win the battle because we're winning the defense overall. And all of the units are involved. Okay, now it's not all the units are involved for the ordeal. And Beijing will be attacked less. Because it has to be. You genuinely cannot do this. Japan is going to... It's not happening for Japan, is where I'm getting at. It just can't. Japan cannot be succeeding in this situation anymore. All of my ministers say it's a good idea to attack, but I don't think so. And now, at worst case scenario, we're talking 50s there, and 60s-ish, and higher, everywhere else. Like, even if it's province by province, we will take out Japan. Okay. And if you look at that, whew, now we'll have better artillery come in. Like, it doesn't matter that we don't have much artillery in the first place, because we have some, and we've got better doctrines than them. As long as we're able to entrench, we beat them. So all we're going to do is just press for ability to entrench. That's it. And look at that. Beijing will hold. We've in fact taken provinces. And held. And held. Is the idea. And they can't make up their minds. The attack is such a defeat. Oof. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. Oh shit. Okay. This is what you get for not checking the line. Okay, that was my bad. Okay. And then do you transfer up there real quick? Because that's more important than Beijing right now. Because as long as Beijing can recuperate, it's fine. Beijing's gonna permanently be okay now. Okay. And can you move 4 divisions? Like, Beijing's going to be so fine because they have Forza. The Forza coming back is the idea. So as long as we can hold here, Beijing's forts come back. And I'm a massive fan of Beijing having its forts. Right, and because this war is no longer a regular issue but a morale problem. Wait, which one has 12? It's the center line. What? What? It's that one. Are you sure? Yeah, it's definitely not that one, and it's definitely not... Oh, it was the back one, okay. My bad. Okay, so there's one division... Oh, right, because there's 12 and 12. I get ya, I get ya. Right. We're going to start training up 3. We're going to say that they're not exactly important to have more stuff coming. Because we're like 98% of the war goal. I think we'll be fine. We're just stabilized now. We stabilized our borders and in fact pushed a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, reserves are required here. Very badly. And we'll hold. We'll hold quite daringly. Okay. I think now they're really pressing. They're really pressing air because otherwise they do just lose the war totally. Like, their main thing is air superiority. And because we are still pub cooling them inwards, they're not a big fan. Armored operations for a very criminally low amount. And we're just going to push them out. Just whilst we have an opportunity, whilst they're busy. Yeah, may as well. Okay. An attack with 5. And attack with 3 good divisions here. And we should be able to take them. At least in the north. In the south, it's not necessarily confirmed, but in the north here, it's going to be fine. I love it where it's a province by province basis, but you still do need to remember what you're doing. It isn't like you're given a battle or given a war. It is you still have to fight for everything. But we're fine. I could subjugate the warlords, to be fair. Republicanism, rural construction. I'm thinking rural construction, maybe. Yeah, just start getting that going. Yeah, I may as well get the economy going. As if nothing else matters, it's fine. Oh, yeah, no, let's reinforce. If that's not working, that's definitely not gonna work. Okay. 3029. Oof. See, this is when things start looking dodgy, is when you've got a lot of units being used. And it's not looking good initially anyway. Okay. That's when you take away some troops from your naval. Just a hold. Just a hold, nothing else. Right. And then we can do this, and we'll be fine. Lend-Lease. I love it how they're like, oh, do you want an expeditionary force? And I'm like, fuck yeah, bro. Yeah, of course I want an expeditionary force. Right. Get some fresh legs in the battle. And they also did, but it's fine. They have less, and therefore we take. We just take instantly, it's fine. Whoever has the most morale apparently just wins a battle here. Which is marvelous, because we're going to keep winning this battle. Because we win the defense, and we win that battle, meaning that we can just take there immediately afterwards. And there goes one of our last ports of the area. If we take away that port, there goes all of their supply. Like, all of their supply. Their supply requires that province there in East Hebei. And that's why I've not been making fortification yet, is because I'm sitting here thinking I can actually just push this. Get some fresh legs in the battle, let's go. I don't care. They're gonna have to keep killing divisions for it. I'm happy to see their divisions full. Okay. And 80%, I'll take 2 80s. Absolutely goddamn I will. And all they're trying to do is do another battle to try to add a front or something. Just try to make it not an absolute loss for them. Because all they are doing is trying to make it so their morale can increase faster. It's just not working. Okay. And 90%, they are reinforcing quite well. Okay, all we need to do is pop that there. Allow them to breathe a little bit. And they will just keep losing their divisions. When we take this, I will have to end the stream just because of, you know, my dinner and all that jazz. But it's more factories that become just directly ours if we can take the extra piece of land. Okay. We're going to use our command power directly on an offensive battle, not a defense. Because I think that our defense is fine. It's our offense that is the problem. Okay. And this should be a fine battle. We should win this. Like, talking just logically, we should win this. Like, just sheer stats and logic, it should be fine, and we should do it. Right. Infiltration, assault, army consumption. That is actually going to tilt battles. That would tilt whole wars, in fact. Yeah, that's not looking positive for them. Okay. Okay, and this should go our way. I say should, because we are just stacking a lot of manpower on now. But then again, there's nothing else they can really do to stop this battle. They're just gonna keep stacking manpower on until they lose. Because that is the China strat, is just keep stacking manpower until their inevitable demise. I think that's a warning. Yeah, it is. It is a warning. Get out of the battle from here. And that is not looking so good. Okay, let's support. Okay, you know what? Just full on assault there. And we should win there. Faster than we lose. I didn't want to do that because this is the snaking tactic and that's awful. Why can we not go on a full defense? Right, you guys. You guys are defending the province. So let's go on a defense there. Prolong it and attack. I don't know why we have floating units, but honestly at this point it's not even a concern. We just need to kick them out badly. If we're sieging 2 provinces, we need to get it done quick. Okay. Hello, I'll be out in a sec. So this is going, yeah, we're gonna take their port, and when we do, yeah, there we are. Okay. Yeah, the port's taken. The port and the entire state shall be ours very quickly. Okay. And then we're gonna take half of Beijing's force, move them west. Just very quickly over the river so that we can hold it. Because otherwise we do lose quite quickly. Because I don't care about Beijing because they have their defenses in now. And when Beijing has their defenses, Beijing really has their defenses. Right, if we take this, it doesn't matter because we don't have another front. We don't have another front made. Right. I love it how this war just isn't a bloodbath. Well, for us at least. For them it is. For the Japanese forces, it really sucks. Okay, buy equipment. I would love to buy 3,000 guns off you, actually. Could I buy it in 2 deliveries? Right, that is lovely. Poland will just sell us everything. That is a good 1,000 good guns. Okay. 1,000 decent guns. We'll just stop our offenses for a little bit. Honestly, we don't need many of our offenses right now. Okay, we could go legislative yuan, but absolutely no reason to. Electronics concern, I'd assume, and then let's go army logistics, just in case we are pushed for logistics at points. It's just a modifier at the end of the day. It's very nice to have. Okay, we're gonna go this, and we'll just try to push for the last time of this stream. Oh, is that? Oh, no, we were going to swap. I was about to say, are we swapping or something? Like, what was going on? What was the issue? Okay, improv expert we don't need. Infantry expert, I would love that. That's the extra piece of attack that we have been requiring this entire game. That is like 6 divisions. Jesus Christ. They are going to be upping the amount of attack against us. I think we can man up to it. Oh, that's why. It's not because we've actually got a deficit of guns. It's just because we've got more men coming in. Okay. Okay, and then we'll just finally kick them out. Because we can. If we can actually kick them out, we should. Should at least try. Okay, and we should attack here. Make it awkward for them. Because they're gonna have to retreat their units to an extent. Okay, keep 3 back. No, we're not taking it like that. We could cross the river by attacking here, actually. Where they're going to have to stop very abruptly. Because this is a very slippy war kind of thing. Okay. Right, we're gonna have balanced cohesion just for later. And the idea is that we move a lot of our force up and around very quickly, very abruptly. Right, night assault tactics. Now we'll have every single night a really good offense. Okay, every single night we beat them. Just actually full victory. Okay, we hold 1 back on every single province. It's gonna suck. Like, at best case scenario, they're gonna hate this war. Okay. And the command order means it's coming from a non-river tile, and therefore, we just start winning this battle quite abruptly. Okay, and push that, and then we have less tiles to even worry about. Because we're at our maximum amount of tiles that we should be fighting a war on. Like, we are already repelling them. Japan's just not been able to move in whatsoever. In fact, we've actually moved into them this entire stream. Achilles was there. Finished for JKK? I've never heard of JKK before. Is it good? That's wavering. I don't like that. Let's move that unit in. And just move him to push over there or something. Okay. Okay, actually full move. Start actually fully moving these units. Okay. Let's take this quite quickly. Seems kind of dependent on us taking a lot of other things. Okay. Okay, and then batter him that side, so that we're actually fighting less in total on that province. Because, yeah, their breakthrough, it's going to be risky in that sense, but otherwise it's a fine battle. Okay. Yeah, we don't need to solidify anything. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, they're gone. They're gone out of that province. That's nice and lovely. Okay. Well, we've taken everywhere but the province that I want to finish the stream on. So what we're going to do is take these two and attack straight in and just pray it happens. Because now, supply will still suck for them. Okay. Supply isn't going to be good either way. But I want to at least try to stop them being able to filter units in and out. And if they lose that, they lose a massive amount of supply, and that is so tremendous, it does actually just mean victory. This can mean victory from here, to be honest. Because our defense did work. The Japanese weren't able to move our defense at all. Meaning it was effective. Supply. Let's just increase supply here, increase supply here. And we should have enough supply to shake an absolute stick at. Right. Now, they do not have said supply that we have. And yeah, I think I might end the stream here. Because we took the province I said I would. And honestly, this was nice. This was nice. I proved I could do it. After like a tremendous defeat and embarrassment. And I don't even mean the pandas. Right, yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, we're just going on shopping for units at this point. We're going shopping. For land and units. Fine. The shopping channels say that we should. And because our defense is so strong, we'll never lose a defensive battle. But, as you can see, we've in fact taken back Eastern Hebei, and we would just push north from here. What is our 98% of the war? I'm not surprised. Our current combat is 11,000. It does mean that I would be able to demand whatever at the end of a war. Like, whatever. Oh no! Really? They're actually trying the southern attack. Well, we may as well see this though. I would love to know how this works. Well, that really sucks for them. Because I think at a certain point in morale, they just stop. Like, these battles, they take ages to plan. Yeah, and now they're just gonna flock over to the other one. Oh my god. It is just not happening for them. This must have been happening all game. I love it how, like, on the military side of things, I can just make absolutely nothing look like the best unit force that the world has ever seen. In fact, we can recruit up to, like, 4 divisions. And they're not bad divisions. These are, like, actually criminally amazing divisions. As you can see, we're making, like, 60 weapons a day, and we're actually getting better tech and better everything. We might be outproduced in the end, but then again, we are just taking their... Yeah, we're taking their stuff. Japan's going to have, like, a really bad game at best. Yeah, there we go. China's dead. Sorry, not China's dead. Japan's dead. And then we could start doing welfare and actually getting things. Because we could, and then we could get there. It would just be awful to increase inflation too far. But I guess we would have to start looking at this and yada yada yada. Oh, ba-do, boo-doo, boo-doo, ba-doo, boo. Unless there was like an economic financial policy. Is that effective change? I don't know what helps us with things. But anyway, thank you comrades for coming today. It has been a very long one. So I will bid you all adieu now. So goodbye.